Hello, welcome to the BYB Podcast. That stands for the Backyard Boys.
Backyard Boys.
That's right. We're doing it. We're doing it again. This is the second time. We're doing it so good that we had to do it twice. That's how everybody likes my intro so much. They just wanted to hear it again. I do believe that's what it is. That or Dave is a piece of shit. And they just look at pieces of shit coming out of butts. Like as if it was a Stuttering John stream, and Reverend Shitstain was right here with us.
Yeah, Rob Saul got to me. He made me turn, and he's like, "Hey, make sure Derek plays. Make sure Derek plays Dabblecon too, so we can hype him." Okay,
that's right.
I now know what a poop bomb is. That was my first one.
All right. I see not everybody made it back. So
it's okay. We'll get him back.
We lost 2/3 of our audience, and nobody will ever know what we're doing. So hopefully they figure it out and get back over here, because we're still doing it just because.
Blame it on Dave.
We tried to stream snipe good old Dabblecon too, and boy, oh boy, they had a surprise for us. I'm surprised Carl would be so nasty that he doesn't want people stream sniping him to the point where he's gonna porn bomb us. What's up with that?
Genius. I really think it's genius, and I appreciate that level of. Are you gonna fuck around and find out? Okay.
What's the end game, Quadfather? What's the end game? You're just gonna porn bomb Stuttering John and walk away?
Yeah, and they're just gonna porn bomb us and make us walk away. Except for I can't walk away. But I can restart the stream, I guess.
Fuck, man. Yeah, that was good. I mean, so far, it's garbage anyway. So, no, I'm just joking. It's fine. Potato doing well.
Oh, I see MLC Podcast. Ooh, okay. I'll have to bring that up right now.
MLC's got another boomer on there with him. I don't even know who the guy is. He's somebody.
Carlos Danger? You don't know Carlos Danger?
That's Carlos Danger?
Yeah, you better keep his name out your mouth. You're going to be talking shit like that. That's my homeboy.
Oh, that guy looks like he takes whatever Ray DeVito's going to buy for his fucking card opening bullshit. It looks like Carlos Danger takes those, x-rays them, make sure there's no good cards in there, and then sells them to Ray. That's what that guy looks like.
If I was to say what Carlos Danger looks like, is he would probably open up all the cards and eat the gum out of the packages and then try to seal them back up and sell them again. I think that's the kind of sneaky guy he seems like to me.
I mean, I had no idea about that shit. I was so surprised to find out that they take, x-ray equipment, hardcore doctor equipment. What the fuck? I'm retarded, so that's how it comes out for me. But they take some hardcore x-ray equipment and they're able to see, Jeter, whatever fucking and Alex Rodriguez. They're able to see the names on the cards, and then there's spikes, and it shows you dude, that's fucking crazy, man. That's bullshit. And then you scan the cards and all right, these are good to scan, these are good to open. It's bullshit, man.
Yeah, I guess
I have no idea what you just said.
Let me explain.
I'm not asking you to repeat yourself.
No,
I'm telling you, I disassociated while you were speaking.
No, let me explain it again. It's gold. Trust me. Here's the thing. Men, the people who pay your bills, men have other interests other than girls. Sometimes, when they have enough pussy in their life, what they do is they spend money on baseball cards. Okay. So some of these baseball cards are worth a lot of money. But the packs themselves, they can buy the packs that have already been x-rayed by Carlos Danger. Carlos Danger x-rays the cards and says, all right, these might have some good cards in them, and then doesn't sell them to Ray. And he says, these cards probably don't have anything good in them, and then sells them to Ray. And then Ray goes on his show and he opens them. I didn't get anything good this time.
If Ray is
never getting anything good,
and he's happy doing it, I see a win-win.
You're right. It's like a doggy chew toy, right? A doggy's chew toy. It's he doesn't know that it's another doggy. He doesn't care. The cows don't care that they're drinking milk. He
doesn't understand his toy. Is normally filled with peanut butter. He just likes the toy a lot.
It might be filled with peanut butter this time because it was once filled with. Okay,
but if it's not, it's still a cool toy.
Fair. This is so much better than the last episode we did.
Why? Because you haven't had a chance to serenade everybody yet. You haven't had a chance to totally.
Don't worry. I gotta throw in Gathering of the Juggalos.
Uggalos. You said uggalos. Oh, did I just step all over your shit?
No, you didn't. You're right. I was supposed to say Gathering of the Uggalos. Mm-hmm. And the thing is that this audience hasn't seen me drinking for the last hour. So
I've been drinking.
Okay. You know you can drink. All right. Thank you. Let's start the show. We're doing it.
Yeah, we'll start here in a minute, man. Go ahead and take a big drink. Looking good when you drink a beer like a man. Look at you. What was that? You drinking Bud Light? You supporting the Dylan Mulvaney's of the world and all the other trains you blasting? Oh, you're pro Mexicano. See, I never like to drink Coronas because I always assume that I just like picture like a bunch of Mexicans down in Mexico standing on the catwalks above the beer and just like, fucking gringos, they're gonna drink this shit and just taking big old kisses and spitting in it, and they're like, you fucking gringos, take that.
Yo, when I was in high school, I went to high school with a bunch of Mexican people, and I told them, hey, how do I say I'm a white American? They say, yo soy gringo maricón.
Okay. They called you a homo. So
I'm like, oh, maricón sounds a lot like American. That makes sense. So
you're a maricón. You're a maricón. See, someone's internet sucks, and finally it's not mine. I'm so glad.
Gringo maricón.
Yo soy gringo maricón. Yes, dude.
I'm a white American.
Maricón. They just call us Wados. Wado.
I thought we were Guido. Guidos? No, we're not Guidos. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Guido shot first.
Italianos.
wrong one. Yeah, my bad.
Guido shot first.
Shit show. Sorry, man. I should have listened to you. I don't know if you were like screaming at us in the chat not to stream snipe that. But boy, oh boy, I wish we would have listened if we'd have seen that. Hey, Natclo 2.0. I don't have any clips from him to show today, but I do have a ton of clips to watch. Blah, blah, blah. Shalom, he says.
I should have known. Because when I sat down before the show started, I heard something in my ear going, kill the N-words, kill Joe Biden, kill the person in charge of the country. Yada over and over again.
Why did you hear that?
I heard no.
Actually, that's kind of funny you say that because I actually do have a bunch of new videos from the assassination that did blow my mind. And if we have time after 5 hours of all the other stuff I have, then we might actually get to it. But is this what you heard, Dave?
Kill the N's and kill the J's.
No, it was worse than that. He spelled out N's. Naggers.
What do you mean he spelled it out like
niggardly?
Exactly.
I don't really appreciate that, Quadfather. You using my name in vain. It's libelous slander.
Not true.
I sell paper now because
true.
I'm a radio host.
All right, so I just saw this on fucking. I could have saved ourselves some trouble, but yeah. Oh shit, Carl! This is MLC Podcast on the Twitter. Oh shit, Carl from Who Are These Podcasts is going to use copyrighted music to prevent people from sniping. Oh shit! I'm sure YouTube and YouTube creators and YouTube music is going to be all over that. Will it be the Isotope Classics or New Ballads he has written for us, Mom, Wife, and of course down below, Little Mister Who Are These Podcasts did have an answer for him. It's actually going to be video of your wife getting bukkakied by her boyfriend. Please snipe away, old man. And he was saying to snipe away, old man, for a reason because he knew he had hidden secrets for us. Almost like booby traps. But since his wife
Big
is super
fucking
old, I
tit
guess
traps.
it's super old booby traps too, right? Old boobies traps. I'm just glad that we erased that entire episode, or else we probably would be getting a strike right now. I have a feeling.
Yeah. Sounds like so. Dabbleverse USA now has edited his video to be slanted, and he's like trying to take all kinds of precautions to make sure he doesn't get his channel struck in again. But
where's our gong sound?
Whatever.
Need it.
Gong show. I turn the gong around.
Dung. Well, you said
the gong on you.
You said it was slanted. So I was like, where's our gong when you need it?
No. But the slanted that I mean is slanted like Clay Dabbler's eyes. You know, like Clay Dabbler's eyes is very slanted. Immigrants of Chinese people.
You know what I'm going to do, Lemmy? I'm totally ignoring you right now, Dave, and I don't even know what you're talking about. Slanted people still. Okay. Maybe you need to go out and have some Chinese food. I don't know. Are you getting hungry or something? Lemmy, I'm going to lay off hitting the chat. I'm going to leave that to you. Since you hang out and chat and shit already, I guess it kind of makes sense since you're just in there talking to people and ignoring us. Men, too much testosterone once again, and we had that conversation.
She's multitasking.
You mean testosterone, right?
Testosterone.
I said that in the last stream. I had to say it again.
No, we do appreciate that. We do appreciate that. It's not that I particularly hate you, Chris. It's that it's just Lemmy hanging out in the chat instead of conversating with us. She'd rather hang out and chat and conversate with you guys. Yes, it is fun in there. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
We spend most of our lives.
It's also a good dynamic, man. Yeah, everybody just reads super chats for their shows, and that's kind of fucked up. I like for the chat to. That's my whole show on Twitch. That's my whole show. Is chat is the show. Yep. So I want the chat to feel just as interacted here. Just as
I don't. Fuck you, people in the chat.
Oh man.
Look. When people like me and you, Lemmy, when people like me and you. So of course you have to pay attention to this chat.
I think that's like one of the biggest separations between YouTube creators and Twitch creators. And YouTube creators will fall into this place that chat is extremely important, whether or not they give money or not. Their voice really does matter. They add to the conversation supremely.
Mm-hmm. I love it when people come in and spam pickles in chat with my name on it. I love it. It's my favorite thing ever.
No, I am curious about this. So Dave, he got porn bombed twice because he thought that maybe that was a one-off that he got hit with the poopy, and then it didn't happen again.
I don't know if it happened again for KB. It looked like maybe it just happened one time and he didn't fall for it the second time. Now Dabbletown USA, who was streaming the event, shout out to Dabbletown USA.
No, fuck you, Dabbletown USA.
No, but he was
me. No. There's no shout out. There's no shout outs to the guy that just ruined our last episode.
No, you're right. It's not his fault. So that porn bomb is coming from WATP. It's not coming from him. It's coming directly from the stream. From Carl and
do you think
Dabblecon
Carl's got his
Live.
Finger on the button waiting for guys?
No,
like
but
us?
somebody's there is like, all right, here's a good time to post the boom every 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Just hit that button. No, that's definitely what it is. It's not coming from the guy restreaming the stream, but
it's on an auto bot.
I don't know if it's auto, but there's definitely somebody on the trigger there. Maybe it could be auto. It could be Moody on the trigger.
Very disappointing. Any way you cut it, very disappointing.
You pay for it if you want to. I guess but that's the thing. Even if you pay for it, you want to stream snipe it, you're still getting fucked. So, I guess the lose here is that Max, Dave, you're an asshole. Yes. Next question. I guess if you're a 6-year-old man, which there's a lot of 6-year-old men watching the Dabbleverse stuff, they're like, "Hey, honey, come over. We're gonna watch this thing about Stuttering John." And then it's F these ends, shit coming on. Just like, what the fuck is this? You know, look, as a thing to fuck with KB, awesome. As a marketing thing for yourself, probably not the best look, but I respect it. So, yes, they got KB 2 times, is what shit show is saying. So I trust his. They got him twice. It's like, they're not going to do that again, are they? No.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, MLT is not stream sniping anymore. Sons of bitches.
Well, look, here's the thing. If Stevie Lou was a real motherfucker and an actual fucking like producer, like this is what I would do. Let's just pretend I'm KB's producer. KB, if you need a producer, $40 an hour. I mean, $40 a show. I'll do it for you. $40 a show.
Is he going to
That's
Twitch
$60.
now?
That's $60 less than Stevie Lou. Just keep that in mind, and I'll do it. I mean, I'm so loyal. I mean, to a fault. Okay,
but when you go to the stand and beat up Ray, Dave, that's what we really want to know.
If I were Stevie Lou / KB's producer, you bitch.
You mean if you were tall, gay, and had a broken arm, then what?
All right.
You would do what?
All right, look, I've wanted to be tall for a long time. I don't know how tall you were when you were able to stand, but I'm still jealous of you because you're definitely at least 6 foot, right?
6'3", baby.
See,
kind of pointless.
Still somehow jealous of a man who's in his chair the rest of it. Okay, anyway. Look, I would, if I were Stevie Lou, I would be watching in real time the show and then cut out the shit porn parts. Let KB talk to, who's it, Carlos Danger?
Carlitos way. It is Carlos.
Talk to fat old boomer for how long.
Whoa, you watch how you talk about my friends here on this podcast.
Was he a super chatter? I'm sorry. Okay.
No, Carlos. No, he doesn't ever. He never gives nobody money ever.
So then why
he's a poor?
Okay, so
and he's fat.
But
he's a homie either way.
One of us. All right. I mean, I would be editing out the porn shit and then being like, all right, play this. All right, play that. All right, play this. All right, play that. But Stevie Lou, you stupid. You taking $100 and you don't do anything. Do something.
All right. I think you've lost our audience. We allowed you to talk for a really long time there. And as shit show's saying,
like looking at your numbers,
he's just like staring off into space in his front room right now. Like,
well, luckily you have a cigarette. Go fuck yourself.
If we can take it in segments, like that entire thing, and just take it stride by stride, maybe add a period here or there, and then talk about what we had just said.
No, Coke does not allow people to talk with pauses in between. It's like you just have to just keep talking straight through. But if anyone wants to really break down what Dave said, then you know what?
Clip it, Bex, you fucking fat cunt.
That's right. Clip that shit, and you can go watch it back on repeat. Over and over and over again. Have you guys heard the story that Monkeypox is on the loose in San Francisco?
The black one.
Okay, is this new, or has this been around before?
Monkeypox has been around before.
Okay,
I'm surprised you don't know that.
That's why I was a little confused.
People in your community seem very concerned about it. So, are you too concerned about it, Chops? And I'm assuming a lot right now because I know you've talked about having a girlfriend and whatnot. I just like to think of you as a gay man because you like Broadway shows. But other than that, I'm pretty cool with you, actually.
So far, I've checked no monkeypox within my vicinity. Thank God.
Well, I think there's just one vicinity you really don't want monkeypox. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying.
Is that truly
the blacks?
Is that truly a an anal thing only? So I've heard. Like, I don't know what to believe.
It's exactly like AIDS in the way that the only people getting it are the rainbow flag community, the Bud Light sponsorship community.
Now, what if you're you're a straight
huge
couple that
dildo in your butt?
Does that do anything?
I'm sorry, that audio clip threw me off. Go ahead.
What
again.
if it's not gay anal?
And straight anal, but okay, but yeah. You would have had to have had straight anal with a bisexual man. because that's the only way it's coming your direction.
Okay.
Coming your direction.
So it has to
I
be.
didn't mean to say it that way, but boy, oh boy, that works out.
It has to be same gender is what we're coming down to, right?
No, you were correct.
Oh.
I'm sure a gay man, bisexual man, can give it to a lady just by shoving his parts in her butt. Indeed, that's a fact, Jack.
What if you're just a regular straight man? Straight men like anal too, don't we?
Okay.
Somebody clip that. Somebody
I know this.
clip that.
Yeah, I know this is getting absurd, Chops, as most conversations with you get. We are in a long line of conversations where this shit gets weird. But okay, so yes, if you, Chops, had sex with said lady that had sex with the bisexual man, then indeed you, as a straight man going in her anal cavity, could
Now I'm starting to see. Now I get it. That the puzzle pieces are connecting.
And that's how straight people get AIDS also. I mean, that's like I think the only other way is intravenous slamming of dope, or the other way is getting like transfusions at the hospital from a AIDS guy. That's a lot going on there. I did not know we were gonna get that deep into the specificity of
there are questions that need answering,
the ins and outs of the monkeypox. But yeah, indeed. So I saw this. I don't know how true it is. I have heard people saying that this is an old recycled story, which does happen a lot when you hang out on the Twitter sphere and whatnot. But it does say Mpox, known as monkeypox, has now been detected in the wastewater of 2 different districts. Currently, officials are investigating as wastewater from 2 separate districts in San Francisco. And if we know anything about San Francisco, indeed, that would make sense, right, guys? Right,
Why?
guys?
Why?
Right, guys?
There's a reason. I needed it explained.
Yeah. So, wastewater, but wastewater. That's weird. So, but indeed, Lemmy pointed this out to me today.
It's a Freemason.
This seems to be one of the people that has been affected by the monkeypox. Indeed. So let's see what he has to say about this whole thing.
Right now, I'm on my way to the hospital. I got to, get a couple tests done. Monkeypox shit is real, y'all. It's real. It's real. That's all I can say. Yeah.
Oh God.
Damn.
Yo, take care of yourselves. You hear me?
That's good.
This shit is
funny,
no
actually.
joke.
Shit.
And now he's going for the banana.
Oh man.
That's kind of cool, eating a banana with the face filter on. I don't know.
I love his medallion. I wonder if he's an actual brother.
Yeah. What is that? What are they called?
Freemasons.
Illuminati?
No. Freemasons. Very different branch.
No. Backstage of all the I'm assuming you're all Illuminati, or you part of the what's
Right
the other
now,
thing?
I'm on my way.
Bohemian Grove.
to
You
the
guys all have meetings at the Bohemian Grove. Do weird stuff to sacrifice to
That might be
Moloch.
the higher levels. Maybe the higher ones.
Have you ever met Moloch, Chop? I guess I need to ask. The questions I could ask you are never ending because you're on another level.
Mm-hmm. I straight men like anal too, don't we? Yes. We do.
Is that true?
It is true. I swear we do.
I know. I know. Uncle Jack, he's into eating ass and all the anal stuff. I'm not a fan of it myself, but Chop sounds like you're into the anal stuff.
Well, not exactly. Look, I've worked in many factories, and I swear to God, every guy's obsessed with doing the anal. I don't know what it is. That's all they fucking talk about. So I just assumed, I was like, oh, I got to get into this anal stuff to be a manly
Blast
man.
my asshole out.
Get into the anal stuff.
Yeah, I got to talk about it. Never liked it that much, but
have you ever had any butt stuff done to you, buddy?
Sure.
Like what?
What is that? What is that rimming stuff that they call it? Is that a rim job?
So you've let a lady eat your ass, and there's
so.
Uncle Jack with
Eats
the
my ass.
Eats my. Damn it! I'm sick of that shit.
It just happened.
You were down there and got frisky, and next thing you knew, your toe was in a butt.
No. Just, she was the one getting frisky, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, "Woo! Okay, stop that." It wasn't good. Didn't like it.
Not a fan, he says.
0 out of 10. Keep your mouth
What's
away.
his name?
Christ.
His name was Christ.
No, his name was not Christ. I was responding to the black screen and everything. Fuck.
You're a traveling man, Chops. You mind your P's and Q's.
Oh, look at you. Yeah, I am a traveling man.
I worked at a Mason's Lodge for 10 years on the weekends as a server and bartender, and one time had to break up a 16 and 17-year-old at a quinceañera from having sex.
Oh, goodness.
So quinceañera, that's 15 years old, correct?
So yeah, we would do a lot of quinceañeras at this Mason's Lodge, and let me tell you, dicey situation, B. And
hickory dickory dock.
And one time I went upstairs to get some more toilet paper and saw
Jack and Jill went up the hill, both with $1 and a quarter. Jill came down with $2.50.
Saw a poofy dress.
Oh goodness.
Over somebody's head, and thought,
well, was somebody having a party at a Mason Lodge?
Yeah, we were. Yes, they throw part. They would
so
throw.
Weird.
They would throw quinceañeras at the. It's essentially like a.
Well, that makes sense. All religions are accepted. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you believe in a higher power. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Like alien shape-shifting Jesus, really.
Hey, you can believe in anything you want. Absolutely. It's all about growing yourself.
Steve C, $5. Look at this guy, folks. This guy knows how to do it. He throwing that 5 at us. That's how it's done. Sorry that Granny's not here, so you could scissor with him. But apparently he's taking a nap. Is that true, Lemmy? A nap?
He fell asleep after work, so I just.
What? Bitch ass, pussy ass, red face, greasy faced, scissoring, masking off, cutting in, loser.
Going too far.
When you say after what? After he took a nap after the gap, or what's going on over here, dude?
After he came home from painting an enormous house.
Came. Got
All right. Fair. All right. So the man is taking care of business. Yeah. Like, okay, we'll give him credit on that end. Yeah. So I take back all the horrible things I just said, allegedly.
Damn right.
Yeah. Steve C. Chops has never seen a lady cavity. He didn't say you've never seen a man's cavity, though. I don't know if you noticed.
Why would I be looking inside of a woman's mouth? That makes no sense. To see if she's got.
You're straight across from her, having a meal with her at lunch or dinner. Like,
how am I going
took
to know
someone
about
out
cavities? Why
for
do
a
I care
meal,
about cavities?
Or you're like, open wide. Here comes. Yeah, you're like the choo choo. Is that what you do when you stick your dick in your lady's mouth? You go open up wide. Here comes the choo choo, and then you make train noises with your dick.
No.
Chugga 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 chugga. Oh, here comes the tunnel.
Toot toot.
That's right.
I would never be able to, but it's hysterical to think about.
That's right. Visuals. It's all about the visuals, folks. Speaking of monkeypox, I did have this story from our dear leader, Kevin Brennan. Oh, you guys gonna show me on your show? What a bunch of losers. Why don't you talk about something else? Why don't you keep my name out your mouth? I'm Kevin Brennan. Can't you tell? Nothing. That is on. Say it's on point. Just be like, wow, I didn't know you could impersonate people so good. Quad father. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I stayed up all night working on that impression.
Practicing.
You guys give me credit. Yeah, I mean, I know I sound exactly like the guy. Hey, you guys are a bunch of losers. You just sit there. You don't even say anything. Why don't you? Are you a mute? You don't even talk. Why don't you get out of the chat?
Bobby Kelly, show us the 1099s, you bitch.
Bobby
You
Kelly
fat
beat
bitch.
my ass. He's a big fat loser. All right. So apparently at one point in Kevin Brennan's life, he had anal herpes. And I'm starting to wonder if maybe his story doesn't check out. And I'm starting to wonder if maybe he has monkeypox. Let's hear this story from everybody's fearless leader, Kevin Brennan. They all love him. I don't know why. He's a jerk.
So it's really bad. So I guess, I showed him, like, I had him in like between my ass cheeks, so he does like well, this is really bad. So he does like so they do a biopsy or whatever down there. So
Down
I've told
there.
a story, but never here. I told it for my wife. It's really like ridiculous, but it just goes to show how incompetent people are. So anyway, so my doctor does like a biopsy to check it, whatever, because I probably had it in my ass the worst. So he goes, so he calls me on New Year's Eve. It was a weekday. It was the New Year's Eve, probably going into 1989. He calls me.
My God.
On my landline. We didn't even have
40
cell phones.
years
He calls
ago.
me. I pick up. He goes,
Yeah, I mean, you would not forget about
35
something like
years
that,
ago.
though, man.
I mean, Jesus Christ. KB.
I mean, we've already discovered a lot about Kevin Brennan in the last month. Not just the fact that he is a cuck, but he also and we already know he carries herpes for months on end, and they don't go away. So that it's very deeply built into him. He's got skin issues.
Well, according to Carl, they're going to play the bukkake of KB's wife with her boyfriend. So maybe that's where he got.
Which boyfriend?
I don't really know. I don't know. Carl's saying that he's going to play
the one that took her to the Broadway show. That one.
Maybe, dude. I mean, all I'm saying is shut up and take my money. If you got footage of KB's wife in a bukkake, by the way, Quadfather puts the KKK in bukkake, so amazing.
KKK.
There's 3 Ks in bukkake, right?
Sure.
Okay.
I believe you.
Someone spell it in chat. Someone check my math.
he goes, oh, your test results came back. So I go, oh. So he goes, you have herpes. You have anal herpes. And I'm like, no, I don't. He goes, no, you do. And then he goes, so I was like, what? He goes, he goes, do you have sex with men? I'm like, what the I go, New Year's Eve? New Year's Eve. So I knew he was wrong. Like, I knew he was wrong. It turned out he was 100% wrong. So I went to another doctor. He's like, no. And then I don't know if the next doctor figured it out. I think the next doctor might have figured it out. But even the next doctor didn't catch on right away. So I think he had to see it under my arms. Once he saw it, my next doctor, the one doctor who figured out what it was, he saw it. He didn't cure it. I didn't cure it for another 20 years or whatever. But anyway, I showed him under my arms, the new doctor, and he was like, he goes, I think that's Haley. And then, sure enough. But anyway, I was like, where did you send the fucking lab results to? It's like, he was implying I was a closeted homosexual. This is
So yeah, you heard it here, folks. I mean, doctors were accusing Kevin Brennan of being a closeted homosexual 40 years ago or whatever.
But they were wrong, right?
Allegedly, I don't know. The more and more I hear this guy talk, the more I wonder all kinds of things about him and his behavior. I don't know.
Does he get armpit gashes like Granny gets armpit gashes?
I mean, if Granny was here, I would have asked him that and been like, "Hey, in your experience, Granny, what exactly was your little ass rashes and your little weird cysts and all
It's
that?"
called HS, hydradenitis suppurativa, or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's bacteria that like is in the tunnels of your fucking sensitive skin areas. It's just in sensitive skin areas, armpits, like crotch area, crack, behind the knee. Like it's bad. Like it gets real bad.
And I gotta say, the only thing that
it grows really behind the knee. Is that what you just said? It's a knee.
I mean, wherever it's like sweaty and like bacteria can accumulate there and shit. It's like just inside you. It's fucked up. It like is in the tunnels and shit. So it's like everywhere in there. You have to get it like surgically removed, or there's this like really expensive treatment that has like this colloidal silver and seaweed. You gotta have to get fitted for all this weird shit.
And the only thing that KB really kind of concludes for me is my distrust for the whole medical field in today's time. For some reason, I feel like it's kind of like gone down the tubes. So I can totally see how doctors may have kind of like gotten records a little bit mixed up here and there by accident. It happens. It shouldn't, but it does happen.
Well, that's what Kevin was trying to say. Like, oh yeah, it's a newly discovered thing that only Granny knows about. But no. Yeah, the doctor may have been right. So I don't know why he's saying that the doctor was incompetent and was trying to imply that he was a Kevin Meaney type. I trust doctors, man. I'm a doctor truster. Mm-hmm. So when he says
almost have no choice, right, Quad? To tell you the truth, like who else are you gonna put your life into your hands? You know, you can only trust a particular doctor. I'm sure you do interviews or take applications.
No, I'm on HMO, so they pretty much put me where I go. That's
okay. Gotcha.
Park Avenue doctor. He said he basically saying he's implying. Even when I was like, no, that's how is that? That's not even possible. And he basically saying, so you don't have sex with men. I'm like, what? So anyway, I shouldn't even tell that story. But anyway, that's so I knew he was wrong because I wasn't having sex with men. And also
I knew he was wrong because I don't have sex with men. Yeah, I like that little comment there. Maybe I shouldn't have told this story. Yeah, when you're halfway through with this particular story, yeah, you may have not wanted to venture into this story. Indeed. But thank you for doing so. We do appreciate it. Amazing.
I mean, on New Year's Eve, literally New Year's Eve. So, and then the phone call got real awkward because he was like, "Oh, you're in denial." I'm like, you're just a shitty doctor. So to this day, and again, he was wrong. I have Haley, and it's all gone now. And I figured out how to get rid of it, but it took forever. And doctors tried a bunch of different things. And in the summer, I still get it because it's too hot and too humid. That there's no way I can not fucking have it. The heat and humidity just win. You know, July and August. I have it right now. I'm not going to show you, but I mean, I have it, and you know, it doesn't look good. But the fact that the lab results, I was like, fuck you and your fucking lab results. Anyway, that's it. Gustav, are you happy that I had?
He was saying hot and humid. I guess that is an issue you guys have down there in Florida. So hot, humid, summertime heat. He says he has it right now. Yeah, I guess we've heard enough of that story, right? Right, guys?
A little.
Sure.
TMI? Is that what we're doing here? The TMI stream. We're doing TMI streams for you guys tonight. You're
It was a
welcome.
story without an ending. It had a beginning, it had a middle, just no conclusion.
Well, I mean, what are we supposed to conclude? That Kevin Brennan is possibly a homosexual, possibly a homosexual that didn't even know that he had gay sex. Is that possible?
It's up to the viewer.
Yeah. You choose. Is this a choose your own adventure podcast?
It is 100% a choose your own adventure.
Now visualize what you want to visualize. I think it's amazing myself.
Isn't that what the Dabbleverse is sometimes? Sometimes a blue pill, sometimes a red pill. It just is what it is.
Blue pill, like what? Viagra? Sometimes
God.
it's a Viagra. Sometimes
God.
It's black pill. Sometimes you get red pilled. Red pilled. Speaking of red pilled, we got Redbar clips. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and continue with all the goofy Kevin Brennan stuff I have. I got quite a few of these little clips of our buddy Kevin Brennan. I don't know. There's just been so much coming out about Kevin Brennan lately that it does interest me. And I like to bash on Kevin anyway because I think he's a dickhead.
Hey, if it sells, it sells. And if the stories are juicy, they're juicy.
Yes, Mr. Crow, he gets it. My visualizations are going to give me nightmares tonight. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like every time I have to hear one of these stories, I get nightmares. You all should have to have nightmares too, because you deserve it. If I have to go through it, you also have to go through it. Dumb Levy's killing motherfucker. I'd rather hear this than dumb Bob Levy say he's killing it. I'm killing it, motherfucker. Now get your, let me have your wife get up here on stage so I can pour some blue cheese down her ass crack and eat it out of there. Speaking of eating ass, Chops, would you ever consider ranch on a butthole or blue cheese on a butthole? Like for your eating out experience? Wow, look at that coding. I hope you're not trying to give me a virus.
How am I supposed to answer that? No, I don't like anything on the butthole.
And
no butthole stuff. No butthole stuff.
I mean, would you ever consider doing it as a stage act? Getting up there and eating ass, eating blue cheese out of a lady's butthole as a gimmick?
Oh my God, where are you getting this from? Christ
Bob Levy, that's his fucking gimmick, dude. He did it for a decade.
Wait, what? That's why I'm so.
No, that's part of his stage act for years. He doesn't do it anymore. I think it's more because Gina Levy probably wouldn't approve of the ass eating, but indeed, Bob Levy made a career out of eating ranch and blue cheese out of assholes.
That might be why I was so caught off guard, because I've never heard of such a thing. And I thought you were just thinking of these.
I'm not making shit up. Like, Colt C said it. Okay, so picture that. You're just picking someone out of a crowd, a total stranger, and then just eating that ass with ranch on it, of course.
Well, I mean, hold on. We're talking about bare skin, or like, is there plastic or something? Like he's keeping
no plastic. No, there's no covering that asshole up.
Are you kidding me?
No,
you can't do that.
Well, he did do that many a time.
Like, I agree with for the sake of entertainment. Like, sure, you got to do crazy things, but that's unhygienic. That's like you should never do entertainment to the point where it might hurt you health-wise. Never.
Not true.
No. Like, how is he alive? Holy fucking shit. I don't know about the amount of penicillin this man had to have drank.
Well, I mean, what are you talking about? I mean, you might get pink eye or something, or monkeypox, but for the most part, all you guys been talking about eating ass. This entire new generation of people talks about eating ass constantly. That's all they talk about. Take Uncle Jack, for example. That's about the only thing I ever hear that guy talk about is eating ass. Have you eaten ass lately? Corn Diff has become a YouTube member. You've already been a YouTube member. Did you just rejoin or something? Either way,
First time.
Welcome back. Welcome back or welcome, because I thought you already were one, but whatever. Maybe you let it lapse and now you're back in our loving arms where you belong, sir. Yeah. What's been up with you guys in Corn Diff in land over there? How's things been going?
Man, we just had our 100th episode.
I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
I watched. I mean,
and I want to say some other cool things have happened, but I just can't remember right off the spot at this time.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
We're slowly working on getting the super tip thing going on. How about you, Quad? Are you going to get that going?
I'm thinking about it.
All right. All right.
Shit show says won't see Lemmy no more. Yeah, I know. We started. I mean, has there just been way too much ass eating talk? Is that what happened, Lemmy? She said she'll be in chat with you guys, so enjoy. I think she got sick of our ass eating.
If Lemmy was here, I would have clicked off the cam spot because I had no idea about the ass eating, especially with the ranch and blue cheese. I was like, is he trying to push me off the show right now? Like, goddamn. But now that I know, I can understand the context behind it because I'm a retard.
A retard. No, you're not, buddy. Don't give yourself some credit.
It's okay.
All right. Let's get into the next one. Redbar has covered Kevin Brennan. We got a little clip from that. And I can't tell. Oh, yeah, this is a So Thorough Joe Burrow. And thank you, So Thorough Joe Burrow, for all the clips you've done lately have been fucking hilarious, man. He has been killing it. Let's go for it. We got this from So Thorough Joe Burrow. Let's play this out. Redbar, of course, likes to cover the Dabbleverse, and then he likes to back out real quick. So, like, he'll come cover something from the Dabbleverse, then he'll be like, I don't pay any attention to those people over there, but he does. He cannot help himself. He loves the Dabbleverse. He loves us. He loves you, maybe, Chops. If he gets his eyes on you, you might get covered more than you like.
You never know.
Because you are a very interesting fellow. So I'm just waiting for someone to find you and try to, like, cover you constantly. So
one day, Quad, our dreams will come true.
I don't know if that's a dream coming true. Sometimes that's a curse.
Welcome to the Dabbleverse.
Yeah, that's the thing. You might get clout, but you also might get turned into a locale in the adventure part of it. So, all right, let's see. This is a new side of Kevin Brennan I have not seen before, and of course, this is him getting caught off guard by a Redbar fan. Some Redbar fan just happened to see him in a store and was recording him. Hilarious stuff, though. Either way. As you can see, Kevin Brennan in the wild. You see the name there.
Okay, what is this? So we have a photo here of Kevin Brennan. Yeah, this is my biggest nightmare. If somebody took a photo of me like this, I would kill my. I know
when someone finally sees us and takes a picture of us, we're gonna look so ugly.
Bad. I'm gonna have
it's gonna be the
acne.
One day I didn't shampoo.
So here's Kevin Brennan buying a couple getaways, and he's got these beautiful.
One thing I noticed is he has his own T-shirt on. Kevin Brennan is wearing a Starfucker podcast T-shirt himself. He's wearing his own T-shirt, walking around. I don't know. Is that acceptable behavior, Chops, to go out in public with a picture of your face on your shirt?
I don't. Like, if you're trying to stay incognito, which, like, if I was him, that's exactly what I would try to do if I was like going out in the public, just trying to do something innocent without trying to get bothered. But he's really kind of like putting on the peacock feathers and kind of putting himself out there with that shirt.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, buddy. Not the way he looks.
Bags. I love this. People forget Kevin Brennan is sick.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he's no bling. He's got yeah. He's whatever. He dresses the same way all the time, like he's riding a bicycle.
68 years old. He's
older.
Oh, damn! Look at in his 70s.
Let's see.
How? Because people forget. And I'll tell you this. I don't look at him. I'm older, in my opinion.
64.
64. 64-year-old guy. He looks great. If this is what I'm going to look like at 64, sign me up. That's fine.
He's got the Mick Jagger pouty lip thing going. You notice that?
I didn't know that he was 64, to be honest. Holy shit. I thought he was much younger.
Younger? Oh, wow.
Well, maybe I don't know. I don't know ages past 50.
He looks his age.
It's really tough for me to figure out. Like, how old is Redbar? For me, like, he almost looks like maybe 44, 45.
No, he's in his 50s.
He's got to be. Okay, so I know nothing about age. I'm horrible with it.
You know nothing.
No.
Chops. You know nothing. And I mean that, actually. You do not.
I really
know
don't.
But I like explaining stuff to you. It's kind of fun. Yeah, like eating blue cheese out of assholes. See, you learn something new every day, Chops. You didn't know that was an option. Put that on your dinner menu. I mean, you never know. When you get hungry, there's other options that you had never considered.
What kind of dressing does the asshole come with tonight? Thank you. Fuck.
Brown gravy.
Fuck you.
And Hershey's squirts.
You get out of here.
Hershey's chocolate. No, there you go. There you go. Now I'm thinking of good stuff for you. Hershey's chocolate. That's much better. That tastes good too.
Some people want to eat tonight.
Yeah. Well, they're probably that's what Lemmy's doing right now. So I hope we're helping her.
She is. And she's taking her headphones off. Bye now.
Bye now.
Bye now.
Yeah, I don't know about is that a duck lip? Like when you take your selfie, the girls take their selfie. They do though.
The duck face. Is that what you're talking about? Duck face.
Duck lips, duck face. All right. What do we got?
So here he is, and he's picking out stuff.
He got Kybella.
Here we are.
Look at this. So I want to see this video because that's what everyone's talking about, right? The video. Right, Jules?
Let's see it.
Let's see. Okay, let me unmute. So, oh my God.
I haven't seen this yet. So
I haven't seen it either.
Bad.
Why did we bring this up?
I just wanted to see him at the gas
This is
station.
amazing.
So he's going to walk up to him. Here's the candy aisle. I love this aisle.
And whoever this Redbar fan is fucking awesome because he does give him a shout out. It's almost like like World of Hip Star when you do the what is it? Grind face. The grind face one. That's what it is. I'm sure you've seen all those videos of grind face, right?
I got no idea what you're talking about.
Someone wrecks or gets shot or something horrible happens, and then they're all like, grind face.
Is that like a Rotten Tomato type of thing?
No. The Rotten Tomato, that's that's about movies, but
okay.
This is like a Twitter. It's a Twitter.
No, not Rotten Tomato. Excuse me. There was a website that showed those things. I think it was just rotten.com now that I think about it.
Maybe
we're talking about
always give a shout out during the video. And also, you remember famously Baba Booey, right?
I do.
Everybody's screaming Baba Booey, Baba Booey. Right when like a golfer in their backswing, Baba Booey. I love that. It's funny shit. But yeah, so similarly, Redbar fans are into it.
Let's see what happens. We got sound. Yes. Okay. Let's hit play here. Real small on the bottom there. Uh-oh. You're going up to him?
Kevin.
Oh, God.
Kevin.
Redbar's watching.
Oh, we got it.
God. I love you, man.
I didn't know.
I saw you. I was like, yeah.
Wow. I didn't know.
Redbar's watching.
We got to see that again. I did not know that was going to be an RBWC. Let's see what happens.
Kevin. Redbar's watching.
Whoa. Is that him? Is that really him or a
He looks
lookalike?
really cute. Look at those eyes.
I mean,
really cute. I don't know. That's fucking hilarious. I don't know. Any thoughts on that face?
Definitely, he got caught, and now he needs to assess the situation. Type of face.
Yeah. He couldn't be more shocked.
Can you please give Uncle Jack the link?
Yeah, I'm sending it again.
Okay, awesome. Also, I'm starting to notice something. Did Patrick Melton get his whole zoom in thing with Redbar?
I'm not exactly sure, and I'm trying to figure that out myself because I do think you can.
I know it's got to be an Apple thing, but I'm trying to see where the zoom in actually where it originated from.
Yeah, I do believe it's from him. I mean, as far as I know.
Seems like a lot of people copy Redbar in subtle ways. That is subtle ways, except for Win by 2, which I think is a paste and copy.
Of Melton or Redbar? Who do you think he's stealing the gimmick
from?
Jesus,
Redbar, which is not a bad thing because he's continuing the legacy of the personality, which needs to be done. So no bad on him for doing that.
Uncle Jack, StreamYard link is no good. # Team Chops. I sent it again to you. If that's true, or as I know that Uncle Jack loves to troll me, so I don't even know if I believe what he's saying to me right now.
Oh, he's harmless.
He's harmless. He's just a troll, a harmless troll, but he's still a troll. Yes. But I actually went on to his podcast yesterday, was it? And I fucked his entire show up because I had no idea that I had sound effects on the entire time. So it was fucking me.
Oh, so you're the troll.
Yeah, it turns out. It does turn out. It happens.
That would be really scary.
All right, let's watch it. Yeah, this face. The face of shock. He's such a boomer, man. That's the thing I love about Kevin Brennan, and maybe that is what everyone finds endearing about the guy. Is he is really just like some old grandpa that whatever you would see at any grocery store, and if you said something wise ass to him, he would have no clue what you were doing. So he's out of it. Just like on his podcast, he's out of it, but he's also funny. Like, he does have some good points. And he has lived life. So there you go. That's giving credit where credit is due, Chops.
I'll take your opinion.
Well, he is. Look how small his pupils are today. 2 dots.
Whoa.
Your nostrils should never be bigger than your pupils. I hope people know that. My pupils are this big. See? Look at that. So let's see that reaction. Let's do a zoom in and see that reaction there. Because I did not see that coming.
I did not see
nothing. You guys can't. I got to go all the way down to the bottom, huh? Thanks so much.
Kevin, Redbar's watching.
Oh my God.
I love you, man. I had to. I saw you.
I love you.
I can't believe I can't.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Did you say
Arawa? Oh my God.
Thank you, Kevin. And we're not sending these people your way. We like.
All right. Enough of that. That's hilarious. I do love it. Kevin Brennan in the wild is amazing, actually. Yeah, I don't know.
Just a regular dude.
It's just a regular old grandpa boomer. Absolutely. That is Kevin Brennan that we know and understand. Oh, shit. Back from the dead?
Oh, yeah.
So the blue cheese discussion didn't chase, or now that we're done talking about that, you can come back? Is that the deal?
Oh, no. I'm just done eating.
Did you have blue cheese or ranch on your meal?
No. I had French toast with Cool Whip.
Cool Whip?
You had breakfast for dinner? I'm fucking jealous as shit.
So good.
You know how long it's been since I've eaten breakfast? It's been forever. I never eat breakfast. All right, moving right along. We got a bunch of Kevin Brennan. That's how I started today off, was all MLC. You see? MLC.
I do have an opinion on that last thing you did about the whole.
Yay! I like
did
opinions. Let's hear one.
Did Melton steal the zoom in from Redbar? I feel like the zoom in is a very general, common thing for a streamer. So there's no like, well, he stole it from this. It's like, okay, well, who? I'm ready for my close up, Mr. DeVille. Well, y'all all stole it from Mr. DeVille. So.
So you can't really pinpoint it down to original source or anything. Yep.
Yeah. It's like, oh, he uses graphics on his screen. Oh my god, he stole that from me. No, he didn't. It's a tool. Utilize it.
You're a tool.
And like you said, a very common.
I'm not a tool. You're a tool.
And that's said as somebody who Melton has zoomed in on.
Who else has zoomed in on you? I feel like maybe other people have. Maybe Mersh. Maybe Mersh has zoomed in on you.
Oh,
maybe Keanu or Kiki Cast. Maybe she's zoomed in on your face. Said me horrible things about our Lemmy. The inventor of the internet and the writer of the handbook for the internet. Lemmy. Little Lemmy.
I'll tell you what, my skin is going to look like this until I'm about 70. Her skin will not look like that for very much longer.
Have you been staying out of the sun and lubricating your skin very good?
I take care of my skin. I stay out of the sun for the most part. I wear hats. I have good genetics. My mother's skin is also pretty great.
Nice. Guru, I was zoomed in on. Yeah, but you made the greatest rap songs of all time. Would you expect when you make that good of rap videos, then you should expect to be zoomed in. I think you were zoomed in on multiple shows, so congratulations with your success. I hope you're doing well with it. Lucky doggy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. As we all know, famously, Guru, that's how he starts off his raps. He gets pumped up with the let's go. Let's go. Yeah. So we have some more admissions. You've seen Kevin Brennan walking around in the grocery store. But what was he looking for? We already have the monkeypox admission, which is kind of sus, to say the least. The herpes story he told sounded a little sus. I guess we could just pay a lot of attention, like everybody does with Ray's streams. You know, like when he contradicts himself, when he talks, like he'll say the same story 3 or 4 times, but every time he tells it, it changes. We shall see what Kevin Brennan does with his stories. But indeed, we will be monitoring the situation to make sure this guy's not fibbing to us. But yeah, this is another admission by our pal Kevin Brennan. What's he got to say for himself?
I mean, I like kids. I went to say I like jizz and cum, and it came out the wrong. I mean, I like kids. I went to say I like jizz and cum, and it came out the wrong.
I mean, isn't that kind of a weird like statement to mix up? I like. He said, I'm not, fuck you, Miss Producer. You're not getting me to say. And if I do say this whole thing, it's going to be, maybe I need like a voiceover while I do this. Yeah, I almost slipped up and just said it there. Son of a bitch. That was close. Yeah. So Kevin Brennan said he likes children.
I think kids. Any common man would have like kind of stopped mid-sentence of what they were about to say. Like he would have just said kid. And then not even said kids, like, but he said it multiple times. Like, fuck.
But yeah, but what you don't want to say that word and then back it up with the word jizz. Never good to put the two things together in a sentence.
That sentence should have stopped a long time ago.
Yeah, let's hear that again, because I'm not saying it, Miss Producer. You're not tricking me, buddy.
I mean, I like kids. I wouldn't say I like jizz and cum
and it came out weird. Yeah, but as we know, we've heard Kevin say other weird shit like that. Like this.
I like boys.
I like boys. I don't know. Everybody, you determine for yourself what you think that's all about. It's kind of creepy, no matter how you cut it. Agreed? Disagreed?
Yeah. Well,
You just not like the narrative that I'm trying, the web I'm trying to weave here with the Kevin.
I suppose if you want to dive deep into the subconscious, you might be able to find something. But other than that, I'm going to assume that's just an older man that just had a couple of fumbles with jokes.
Yeah, there's a lot of there is a lot of older men doing things, untoward things. Maybe he's just another one of them. Funny fact: the Matthew Perry death that Kevin Brennan got a whole lot of attention for making fun of his death. You guys remember that whole TMZ thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw the story today where it looks like 4 people have gotten charged with his death, like 2 doctors and like a couple caretakers. Like, I thought that was kind of interesting because they were giving him all kinds of weird drugs. Not ayahuasca. What's the other one? Ketamine. Yeah, they were giving him ketamine and whatever else pills he was on. So, and of course, famously slumped over and fell asleep in the hot tub. So apparently they were giving him too many drugs, and now they're going to be possibly liable for his death. What do you call that? Not when you involuntary manslaughter, maybe some of those kind of charges. Not good. But yeah, so people got in trouble after Michael Jackson's death, and I think there was a couple others too. But doctors be giving these famous people way too many drugs because they just give them whatever they ask for. Matthew Perry might be another one of those instances. I just, as an aside, I saw that story today. I know that doesn't necessarily go along exactly with everything we were talking about on Kevin Brennan's MLC, but I don't know. I found it interesting. Oh no. I'm in trouble. Welcome to the stage, Uncle Jack from Uncle Jack's Jack Shack.
Jack.
First, let me say hello, Lemmy. Hello, Chops. Quad, you sound terrific. The new equipment's working just fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, speaking of which, I never got my other mic working properly. This is the old one. I now am on my stupid blue.
Why did I take that back? You sound like shit.
Yes, indeed. No, you were right. Everything was fucked up with that thing, and I do think I need a different audio mixer or what do they call them? Scarlet, something like that. A condenser.
Right.
Something with a little more power, because I think that thing was just like underpowered. It didn't have enough. Whatever.
Yeah, it was at the end of everything you said. It was like, and whatever you tried, it just didn't work.
It was like, what? Do that noise again? What would it sound like? Tui.
It was
Tui.
Huck.
Tui.
It was Huck Tua. You spit on that ass.
Spit on that thing, man.
I am not
I
being
like you
mean.
better than Tua, girl.
Why am I getting called out? I'm not being mean. I'm being a nice fellow. Shit show. Man, you know what? Maybe I'm a little grumpy now because Dave Sarah put us in the situation where we had to start over completely because he doesn't understand what being poop bombed is all about. So it seems like he knew about that and set us up. I think he set us up for being poop bombed.
See, I missed it. Can you replay it?
Oh, God.
If you guys want to check out the poop bombing, go on Rumble and check it out because it's I think it's still there. as we speak.
Where do we go? Where do we go on Rumble? Can you put a link in the chat?
BYB Podcast. It's right there. Check it out below on the Chiron right underneath Jack right now. Rumble BYB Podcast.
All I saw was soft serve. I don't know what you guys.
That's why that's there. You probably never even looked at it or
noticed
what it said, did you?
That's what they call it.
Chiron.
I thought that was the guy's brother that hit Stevie Lou. Okay. Sorry.
No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
Like my mug?
Don't deflect. That's pathetic. Nice
no,
attempt.
It's a bomb. It's bad. Keep it moving. Let's get the
I will.
Whatever you were talking about.
You just sidetrack us and whatever. I'm glad I microphone bombed you the other day, where I just came in and ruined your entire show with my shitty audio.
That was terrific. I had rave reviews. That was great.
It was funny, but it was horrible also. And I felt bad, man. It was like, shit, dude. That was not good. That was not good.
You didn't feel bad for shit.
I felt bad as shit. Well, that's the thing. Like, I didn't have playback in my ears, so I had no idea that was happening. So whatever. Is no what idea. It is. Too late. Slapjaw, Timothy Smallwood, $1.99. Thank you, sir. Sarah was a mole quad and set up rat bastard. That's right. He set us up. That's a fact, Jack.
What's that?
I do think maybe he had that planned all day to get us. Son of a bitch. I hadn't considered it till just recently.
Well, then this is war, isn't it?
This means war. That's right.
So the first thing you need to do is stop all the cocaine from heading into the West Coast. I mean, that's the first thing.
Impossible.
And then, you just cut the head right off the snake, and it dies.
Yeah, well, I mean, I believe he has like a Bolivian connection. So, it comes in shipping containers straight to his house.
Well, right to the neighbors, according to Dave, across the street.
Oh, yeah. Blame the neighbors. Right. What do you think? We're steel toe here. We don't blame neighbors for stuff.
God, he blames everybody for everything these days, even for not making the goal.
No, but no. If you listen to him, he'll just change the rules of hitting the goal. So that's how you always win. That's another win for the toe.
Oh yeah, now he does overtime without even making the goal. Now he puts it on something. I forget what he calls it. It's like on retainer or something like that. But he's not even needing to make the goals in order to do the whole
extra 30
minutes.
Nick Rekieta is still up in his head. That's why. He's thinking about the attorney. He's thinking
that's not his words, but that's basically what he's saying. Is like he's like we're putting this on layaway, and we're just gonna hope that you complete the goal by the time.
With the extra 30 minutes. It is. It's like layaway. That is what it is. Yeah, he gets to the time where, like, if you didn't meet the goal, then there is no overtime. And now he's been like, well, you're only 5-10 away from it.
Yeah.
We'll just put it on hold until you we'll do the overtime, but you motherfuckers better hit the goal while we're doing it. It's like,
not even 5-10. I've seen him go up to $40. He's like, oh, we're only $40 away. We'll just do overtime. You guys keep on giving. He talks about the goal for 15 minutes of the 30 minutes that he's supposed to do the show, but it's what it is. It's steel toe. Love him. For the most part, now it's just entertaining for the cringe.
Don't ever say that on my podcast again, because
you gotta say no.
Lemmy will give you the boot.
How many of you watch him for the cringe now? That's the only reason that you will watch Steel Toe in the morning, is to see if he meets the goal or to see how much he begs for the goal. That's the only reason I watch anymore.
Well, I mean, couldn't you put him on for like the last 30 minutes or 40 minutes? I mean, is it the whole show?
It's the Steel Toe Gold Show. Yes, that's what it is. It's become that, indeed. It always was that, ever since they came over from Twitch.
It's way worse. Like honestly, when they came over from Twitch, it wasn't as bad. Nowadays, it's way worse than Lemmy, you know more than me, but it seems way worse than it ever has been. Begging wise.
I agree. Yeah.
100%. Absolutely. Lemmy agrees. Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Confirmed.
All right. Well, it seems like you're getting all excited and trying to do segues so that we'll get into steel toe stuff and then possibly Nick Rekieta stuff. But guess what? We have 2 more things to talk about before we get there. But if you are into staying a little later tonight, Chops, I know we've already had a weird delay and had to start over, so I know that we've already cut into your night time. But it is Friday night, so I didn't know. Maybe you could stay up late. And
I can now.
Steel toe. Do the toe with us, bro. Because you're a toe bro. And that would be very cool.
I no longer work at the Omino's, so I don't have any specific time.
Really? Did you get a different job, or are you just in between?
No, I'm just in between right now. I'm in the process.
Awesome. All right, so welcome our new co-host, Chops, to BYB. He will be here every day that he does not have to work.
God damn it!
Here. That's right. Now that I know you don't have a job, fuck, you better be here now.
Well, I'm going in tomorrow so my boss can get laid. Okay, but that's the only time.
No.
Every night after corn, he's on BYB. After that, he's on the Jack Shack. He's got a full schedule now. He's going to be making real money now.
You're not even going to have time to look for a job. You're going to be so busy and tired.
Right.
We're going to wear your ass out. All right. So little Raymondo, our favorite, right, Lemmy?
You can read that super chat with my name?
No. Yeah.
Sorry.
Read the super
Pull
chat.
it up. I know. Yeah. Slapjaw Timothy Smallwood, $1.99. Thank you, sir. Uncle Jack still rocking in Croydon.
It's right up the road, but yeah, we rock out in there. Fuck yeah. It's like backwoods Philly hick people, but it's awesome. He knows what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah. Raymond went to see Bruce Springsteen last night. What a lucky guy, right?
Any baseball cards?
I got to go see Megadeth on Tuesday night. What do you think about that, guys?
Whoa, they're still alive?
Oh, Jesus. I say Bruce Springsteen. You're like, you don't say he's still alive when I said that. You waited till Megadeth to say that? What the fuck, Chops? Don't you know how old Bruce Springsteen is? The guy's 100 years old.
Bruce has the technology. He can stay alive as long as
he's
he
got the money, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, ask Matthew Perry how good his doctors were.
Oh, he was an experiment.
Ask Kevin Brennan how good his doctors were. They couldn't even figure out that he had monkeypox in 1989 or whatever, ass herpes, whatever the fuck he had. Gay herpes, according to his doctor. All right, let's watch this. Once again, little Chad was threatened. Lemmy's buddy, might I mention, Lemmy's buddy Chad, that she loves so much, was threatened again because Ray made another appearance on MLC today out of nowhere. Let's see how that went down. Did anyone else catch this, or was I the only?
I don't blame Chad for being upset because I don't like it when Ray is anywhere in my eye line. So if he were like to bombard BYB and just like insert himself, I'd be like, God, this fucking dork with serious like mommy and sister issues is like so bombarding, dude. Like I'd be irritated.
Bombarding? You would be bombarded also?
I would feel bombarded. I would feel very bombarded.
Well, it just so happens I just sent him the link, so we'll see how this works out. I hope he's listening too.
Ray, I thought you said you want everyone to be nice, and this is your main guy.
It's coming in hot.
Oh, he's being mean to everybody.
Come on, man.
Oh shit! What the fuck is happening now? Chad, you're not due till 8 o'clock.
Hey, Ray. Hey, Chad, what's up?
did you or did you not say to me what you told me? Can you get me on Kevin Brennan's podcast so I can do Caroline's? You had like a Tuesday night. You said that to me.
I don't remember. If I said it, great. If I didn't, I didn't. I don't know.
You did. You did. I got you in contact with Kevin Brennan. The only reason you know Kevin Brennan is because of me.
So pledge allegiance, Ray.
Yeah, thank you for introducing me to Kevin Brennan. You and Bob Biggerstaff both introduced me to Brennan. Both you guys.
You've been
did.
doing comedy for 15 years in New York. Kevin Brennan had no idea who you were.
He's
That's
retired.
sad. No. At the time, he was popular. He was in. He's opening for Louis C.K.
Godfrey.
Yeah.
Louis.
He didn't know me.
Now they're all dead to me.
They're all dead to him.
I do love that Chad is obviously wasted. Yeah, rated video stinks. There it is. I knew that was coming. Lemmy, your boy Chad. Why is he? He's constantly. You're a great defender of total alcoholics like Ski Mask and.
I'm into
Chadley.
problematic people, dude. Obviously.
And you know what they say about Chad.
Chad has been problematic.
Chad has been problematic lately. Indeed. Yes. He's a thorn in the side of everyone. And Lemmy loves him for some reason. I don't know when the turn happened, but it happened. Not happy.
I think Chad's doing a great job. I really do. I think he's doing phenomenal.
You suck.
I knew I had heard about you as the I-80
hanging
strangler.
Chad. Yeah, I remember when that happened.
Of course. Ray, you can wash this off. I know you're trying to do this.
2004 election, was it?
Like this whole thing. We know who you are. You're a piece of shit. You're a loser. You're a nothing.
Thank you. I'll use that as a reference.
It's still light out. I'm going to do a second show and it's still light out.
We know who you are.
It's like when you have two shows at the Funny Bone, the early
Is
show.
Chad going to be sober for the second show?
We don't need him to be sober.
Anyway,
And it's like when you're getting heckled on the first show and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
that second show's going to be crazy.
This is the early show.
Ray, you drink.
That was pretty funny on Ray. Come on, Lemmy. Is he going to be sober for the second show? Come on. That was pretty quick and good. No matter what, huh? No matter what, it sucks. I see how
Even though Kevin made it a little funnier, I mean, you got to give him a half thumbs up. Well, he does stink, I guess. Sorry.
I do actually kind of wonder, like, if Chad had two evening shows and he was getting, I bet he's had some fun ones out there in the past where he's been plastered for a second show. Uncle Jack, weren't you there in AC at the Tennessee Beer Hall? Yes, you were.
Yeah.
You filmed the
Was that
entire
the name of
fucking
it?
set. You filmed all of it. So yes, you were
Yes,
there.
I did. I don't remember the name of the place. Nothing. I don't.
Tennessee Beer Hall.
I haven't even rewatched the video yet. It's good. We got to do something on Rumble or something and put it out.
Yeah. Let's do a Rumble stream. That would be actually a great idea. We got to watch Gino's. We watched Gino's back, right?
No. I was supposed to watch it with him. I haven't watched it yet. We just haven't got together. That's why I pulled everything down.
Right. Okay, we need to do all this on Rumble. That is a fact, Jack.
Yeah. That's what?
Actually, we should do that tomorrow. Shit, I don't know what you're doing, but that would be a blast to go watch that entire thing.
Not gonna happen. I'll be a little busy. I got some.
All right, we'll plan it.
So,
Drink yourself every night to death. Like
Ray, you got the gal. You can't even help Party Boy.
I can't. Chad, you want to donate a kidney to Party Boy?
No, you're a piece of shit. You're a loser.
Chad,
you are
fucking roasted. What do you want me to do? Yeah, I think you're a loser and piece of shit too.
You are, dude.
Okay.
Copycat.
Hey, Ray, do you think Mary Santora respects you or the hilarities in Sam? They don't.
Okay,
they
Chad,
think you're a loser. No, it's real. It's real.
I know, but it's too personal.
Yeah, it's super. I don't care. I'm not bringing.
They don't like you, dude. Ray, they don't like you. They don't. So shit on me all you want. Ray, I'm telling you. You do. You do care. I don't.
I'm liking the mud shark.
Well, aren't you guys both sponsored by not Party Boy, the Legend? Are you
Yeah.
both sponsored by the Legend? So why don't you guys bury the hatchet for the Legend's sake? For the sake of the Legend.
Ray, the only reason you know Kevin Brennan is because of me.
Hey, how do I know Kevin? One more time. How do I know Kevin?
Bye, Kevin. I'll see you at 8 o'clock.
All right, bye.
All right. That's good enough.
He knows how to get to. He does. He gets right to right. He's like nails on the chalkboard.
I mean, he's only got he only has one shot at everybody though. The only thing he ever says, he came on with Mr. Kill and he was like, "Dude, you used to be 300 pounds." That's a major get, and he just said that for 5 minutes.
I mean, if he came on and said you're crippled, he'd be right? Even though he hammered it home 50 times, the same thing he did with him.
Dude, you can't even
because he was 300 pounds. Yeah.
Well, I mean, as a matter of fact, Kevin Brennan has said that about me 100 times on a show. Dude, he can't even whack. That guy can't even whack.
All right, quit bragging.
$1.99. Thank you, sir. You gonna cover fuck Kevin Brennan getting bombed while sniping DC too? I mean, we kind of covered it ourselves because we got poop bombed and we had to start over in Ozempic. So we also got nailed by the poo-poo bomb, unfortunately. And I don't know why we would go cover Kevin Brennan getting poop bombed when we did it ourselves.
Right.
So it seems kind of pointless.
It's a trap.
And you can see that on Rumble.
Yeah, we got nailed. We are suckers. You're right, Ozempic, unfortunately. I hope you're losing a lot of weight, Ozempic, because that stuff works from what I understand. So I hope you're getting skinnier, thinner, like Stephen King, that kind of skinny, thinner. Hope you're getting thinner. I mean, we're gonna get into these stupid steel toe, stupid show, and I just figured a good segue for that is all this Chad talk about teaming up with the Steel Toe Morning Show. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen some of the clips from that floating around. And I don't actually, I mean, Chad did kind of shut that shit down today on his own stream, but it's kind of like everyone's been talking about it, making fun of those guys. So can you really can you go now and say, "Oh, I was never that was never a possibility"? You know what I mean? You hint at doing something with Aaron this entire time, and then all of a sudden you're going to claim "Oh yeah, fuck Steel Toe, fuck that. I would never do that." He was hinting at it. He had an open mind for it for a minute there. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see the lead up to whatever happened today, because we'll see from Chad's own mouth how serious he was about hooking up. I like saying it that way. Hooking up with Steel Toe, the Toe. Lemmy. We're just supposed to call him Toe now, right? Just that's it. Toe.
So just toe. I think you're supposed to emphasize the T
toe.
though.
Did we say the toe or toe?
I think you're supposed to say toe, like Madonna or Cher.
Cher. Yeah, Cher. Like Cher.
You look at that toe.
Toe. Don't you know toe? I don't know. I think people might get confused if you just say toe in a sentence. Have you heard about toe? Yeah, my toe. I got a hangnail. How'd you know that I had a hangnail? How'd you know that?
Anybody that's part of this community will probably know who the toe is.
Yeah. Which community, Chops? Your community or our community?
No, the verse. The entire verse.
Okay, verse. All right, just double checking. Just had to make sure.
Oh, the ass verse. Right. Okay, Chops, gotcha.
Yeah, so Chops didn't even know about the Bob Levy Ranch dessert on stage.
Nope, not at all.
Like I had to explain all of that to him. Yeah,
I was appalled.
Can't say it's
even look
mine.
at you, Chops.
It's y'all.
Can't even look at you, Chops.
I'm still learning.
Chops,
Who
look
would've
at
thought?
me. Look at me.
I'm looking.
I'm the captain now. All right. So Chad Zumick can't stomach the Zumick.
So at first I said, no, fuck this guy. He was a piece of shit. And then I started thinking, you know how much content that would generate for everybody and us and me going out there, me not wanting to be there, just videotapes of me saying what I've always wanted to say to his face. It might be interesting.
I would do it if I were you.
Because I'll go to that dumb Stoney's bar and it'll be.
I do love how Kevin Brennan was pushing him because he doesn't give a fuck what happens to Chad. He just wants to see him go out there. It would be very interesting. I know Chad's very big when he's not at an event. He talks a lot of shit, but I don't know. I think he would actually. Oh, yeah, Lemmy, I guess maybe you would know since you've hung out with a bunch of those people. You've hung out with Stoney. You probably at least met him or kind of know his attitude towards the world. Does he seem like a guy?
I ordered a Diet Captain Morgan and Diet Coke, and he served it to me, and he was very polite.
Okay.
That was my only interaction with Cheetos.
Okay, maybe that's not a good example. But no, I assumed if that guy saw Chad, he would walk straight across the room and punch him in his face. I don't know. Does he seem like a gruff guy?
No. He probably
looks jolly.
Pat him on the back and be like, holy shit, you showed up. Here's a drink, dude. Holy crap.
You actually had the balls to show up. Here's the drink. Yeah, that would be very cool.
I think it would be just like I say. Everybody that hated each other, loved each other, patting each other on the back, buying each other hot dogs and burgers. And then as soon as they got away from each other, went home and got back online, they shit all over each other. That's exactly how it would go down.
Well, Uncle Jack, you were actually at one of the events where something did happen, and you were standing 2 feet away from it. So that was kind of amazing, to be honest. Right. Yeah, you got the drink. Did you get any on you? I guess that's the thing.
Yeah. Actually, I did.
I don't know.
The first one that was thrown.
I don't think I've ever asked you that before. Did you get some on you?
Yeah, Bob got it all over me.
Fair enough.
Be funny that I'm there and everything's funny about it. I want to, I'll have a posse.
And maybe that guy will punch you again.
Yeah, the owner of Stoney's can
again
punch me in the face one more time.
That's
one more time.
But I can make fun of April on stage. I can make fun of him. I think there's something there that I'm not going to say no to right now. But I will say this. I'm not doing it below 1,500. That's just not happening. That's like a college.
Wait, 1,500 for what?
For the show.
So he gives you 1,500 cash and he pays for everything?
$1,500 cash. And yeah, he puts me up and
he pays for the flight. He gives you a hotel and then he gives you 1,500 cash.
Yeah, because that'd be worth my time. It'd be,
I would do it. I don't think he's going to do. I would say $1,250.
We don't have to watch this entire thing. I guess the main point is the fact that it would be kind of hilarious to see Chad up on stage saying all that stuff. If anyone would roast Steel Toe, like Melton or Chad, because they've been involved with him so heavily for so long that he's got every little piece of, good thing to get him with. Yeah, Lemmy, I see you wanting to say something badly.
Yeah. Okay. You've heard what happened at the Steel Toe event, correct? Like you were there when Melton covered the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like Matt destroyed him. Everybody just pretty much, what's the other guy's name? Whiskey Pete.
Yeah, I have no idea. But it was just a shit show. Would you agree that it would have been a more entertaining event if Chad had gone?
Oh, yeah. In spades.
100.
Okay. Cool. I just made you say something nice about Chad. That's all I wanted.
Oh shit!
Well, I don't even know that was a nice thing to say about Chad. That's just the fact that it would, no matter
positive.
what, that just his presence there would have made Aaron uncomfortable. It would have made everyone uncomfortable. And then I guarantee he probably would have had a million things, horrible things to say, not just about him, but Nick, April, whatever. Ashley,
but it would have made the event better. It would have made it so much better.
Well, it couldn't have been worse. Did you watch it? That was the shittiest thing I've ever seen in my life, dude. Like, you can't do worse than what he did. And Melton's criticism about him absolutely giving zero effort, it couldn't have been more obvious. Because every time he was like, "Hey, next up on stage is Matt," and Matt's like, "Oh, I have to say stuff? What? Next up is Whiskey Pete. What? I have to say stuff?" It's like, what? You like
Whiskey was only on there for like what, 3 minutes, if not less?
Well,
I was expecting an entire set. Yeah, way less, right?
And he did. He just went up there and trashed Aaron until he was out of things to trash Aaron about, and then got off stage. That was it.
There would have been no way that it could have been a roast whatsoever, because every time somebody said something sideways jokingly about Aaron would be like, "Well, this," and he would have to like try to explain himself. And I'm like, man, how could you have done a roast?
Mm-hmm.
You can't shut the fuck up and stop trying to
shut up.
Yeah.
Precisely.
It would have been fun to watch, though. It maybe that would have made it better that he would have been up there trying to defend himself every time.
Maybe.
But
What would have made it better, and this is what really fucking destroys me. If you would have made a steel toe event, the best thing would be put a big table out there, have Matt and Johnny and Aaron on there, and just do the show like a regular show, and even beg for money right there on stage. That would have been hilarious. That would have been leaning in and also kind of like doing the same thing they do. I don't understand why they did the whole stand-up routine. Where in steel toe does stand-up comedy ever coagulate or like crossroads?
Yeah, so I can't imagine. I don't think that. I mean, the most that Johnny Crutches seems to do is like DJing. So, and I think Melton has pointed this out before. You know, DJs have their little funny one-liners in between their, in between songs. They might like, "Oh, welcome to the stage. Next is Cherry. Welcome to the stage, Cherry." And a little known fact about Cherry: she doesn't just dance; she bleeds like a. No, I don't even know. I don't know.
They had one professional comic on their show, and who was that? Somebody that's not even on there anymore. Corey Adam.
No, they
That's what I was
didn't have anything. They had nothing.
They didn't have Corey last year either, and they tried to do a stand-up show, but they had Keanu and Gino. But I think they're just so used to the comedian dynamic because they could rely on Corey and Johnny.
Yeah, because Johnny's not necessarily a comedian. He would never claim to be one, right?
I don't know. Maybe he would.
Well, hold on. He's done
open mics.
Open micing. He's done that before.
Right.
So I don't know.
So he's as accomplished as, say, like a Dave Sarah. So he's got Johnny Crutchinades instead of serenades.
I mean, I don't know. Crutchinade. I don't know Dave's career, but like looking at the personalities, I think they are on the same.
You can find him at davesarah.com. You can look up Dave's career. davesarah.com. That's
great. Uncle Jay, you can't find everything. It's not one-stop shopping. Dave's. Everybody do go check out Dave's.
You can find this handsome mug there. You see that? And a bucket hat. You can get a bucket hat with corn on it, which I'm getting. I already ordered it. It's going to be on the next show.
I am the great cornholio. I do like that. Atomic Citizen, y'all were porn bomb tonight. The original show roasting was to include Aaron's lover, Gino. I would have shown up for just the shit show. Chad would have been worse event due to violence. I don't know. That's what we were considering, that people might have just let him in and been like, yeah, whatever, dude. Let's have some laughs. Fuck it. Who knows? I mean, well, here's the thing. How can they be violent to Chad if Aaron invited them? Because Aaron's the person with the
and
problem,
paid him.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't beat a guy up that shows up invited by the main guy, Aaron. So I would think not. That's my opinion.
Did anybody notice how mad Aaron was at his own audience? Like, for the past couple of shows, I've noticed that he was just like, guys, you can't do that. You can't just blurt out and start chanting the N-word. You can't just start doing that. You know what that makes us look like, guys? A whole bunch of... And he just starts naming off stuff. I'm like, you're talking about your own audience here. You are lacking on even keeping anybody in your show right now, and you're bringing down the people that actually showed up for your live event. What the fuck are you doing, Aaron?
It's stop acting the way that I've conditioned you to be able to act in front of the people that I really am trying to impress at the moment.
Holy shit, that's a fucking ding, 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 ding. Where's Bob?
Niggardly.
Ding, 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 ding.
Sorry, not sorry.
No, it's truth.
He fosters that atmosphere. He has fostered that atmosphere for years. He wanted to be that fucking guy. So now that he's trying to get into radio, stop it, guys. It's
That's exactly what it is.
Do you guys know what that makes us look like? Oh, the guys that you wanted us to look like this whole time? Fuck you. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, more like where'd Shaka go there, Aaron? Because you were just
am I right or am I right, guys?
Nuremberger.
Yeah, why don't you give us another rank? Maybe a third, possibly? Go ahead.
And frankly, I don't even think you should be saying that. I really don't.
Oh,
That's
but yeah.
But he conditioned his audience to be so edgy, and now that they're actually being edgy where he doesn't want them to be, it's crumbling.
I mean, he kind of molded himself after, O&A, after, the don't do this, that's what he really wants him to do it. He wants to have the rabid fan base, but now he can't handle it. Is that?
Yeah, but none of those guys that used to do all that shock jockery are on the air anymore. I mean, and not that kind of shock jocker, the race and stuff. I mean, there's still some shock jocks, but they do like the sex or other stuff,
there's some
joking
racist
about
guys.
race and like gay stuff is out.
Yeah, the stuff that Aaron does is not shocking anymore, and that's what he needs to wake up to.
Yeah, he retired Shaka. He wants on the radio. You can tell that's what it's all about. And then him just saying like, "Oh, come on, guys," and like he wants the radio people to see that and be like, "Oh yeah, this guy, he's reasonable. He doesn't even want his own audience saying bad things." And it's like, well, too late, dude, because you 1 year ago you had Gino Bisconte on your stage screaming the N-word and all that other stuff. So you can't back off of what happened even 1 year ago. They're now called groypers. I agree. The Nick Fuentes groyper community is strong, and that's like where Anthony Cumia and Missy B, they hang out with those people. They're deep into that scene. But yeah.
I mean, do you know what happened? Even with O&A, with their subreddit and shit, they turned on them. So this is what's going to happen with his fan base. They're going to turn on him when he's telling them not to do shit. He's going to get a job. Hey, he may land a job somewhere. Who the hell knows? And, he'll get in there and then they'll start their own subreddit. And his own fans will fucking eat him alive. And I think it's going to be phenomenal to watch. It'll be a star.
Yeah. Yeah, you better not have a phone line when you get back on radio. Well, I guess he's got an 8-second delay, but still, I don't know if he can save his ass.
Or a
because they're all going to call in and say
he is. Yeah, I was about to say. He is never going to be able to take calls on radio ever again for the rest of his career.
We're going to do a live man on the street. No, you're not.
He's going to learn real quick that YouTube is way more powerful than radio. Very quickly.
That's right. All right. So this one's Aaron Imholte and Chad Zumick. teaming up to take down Patrick Melton. What do you guys just think about that plan on its face value?
I think it gives Melton a ton of fucking content.
Oh,
I think it's a fucking great idea, but I know that those two are so destructive to themselves that they will never take a good idea like that and make it something profitable.
Well, I mean, they might be able to make something profitable. Whatever. I just think Jack is onto something there. All it would do would be giving Melton a shitload of content. Yeah, and he would laugh in their faces from anything they try to do to him.
So
and plus,
all of us.
Well, Melton's got what, 900 like very devout followers that viewers.
I think that's a cynical reason why we all want them to like have a show with each other. We can all see it being broken down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, Chad and Aaron both their fan bases do not add up to what Melton's fan base is, and I think Melton's fan base is way more lethal, honestly.
You think?
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's see what these guys said about
with another $5. Thank
my
you,
lost
Crippler.
interest.
He says
my lost interest clip. Thank you, sir.
The Mud Shark and the Toe episode. When? Yeah, I listened to Chad Zumach today because we talked about him on our show.
Yeah.
And Chad was confused.
Okay.
Apparently I confused Chad.
Mm-hmm.
I talked about Chad today and said Chad's had a lot of W's this year. He called the compound media thing.
Yeah.
April and I got divorced. He called that. He called that before anyone did. Melton stole that bit from Chad. That is a rip-off bit. Chad called that. The compound media stuff coming back on Misery Loves Company.
Yep.
He and I he didn't like that I called it a classic episode of MLC that he and I were on, but it was he and I clearing the air. And then and then the arrest news broke.
Yeah.
On that episode. That was a classic episode. I don't know what problem he had with that. But then Chad gets confused. He's playing a clip of Johnny and I talking about Chad, and he's like, what does he want from me? What's his angle here? What is he trying to team up and do a thing against all these guys? Chad, I'm not like these other guys. I don't want to team up. I want to do my show and fuck off and go to the lake.
Yeah.
Why can't I just honestly analyze the way I see shit?
Right.
Say it and then leave. That's easy enough, right? Just go.
It should be.
Yeah.
It's not.
All these guys thinks everybody's up to something. Everything's 4D chess to them.
Because all of them are.
We're going to team up and take down. No, nobody's going to take down anyone. There's no takedowns because all you have to do is hit go live and you're not taken down.
Mm-hmm.
Only YouTube can take you down.
It's like certain types of abusive relationships, and you keep being accused of something you're not doing. Sometimes it's because the other person's fucking doing it.
Maybe. But yeah, Chad, I didn't have any agenda with that.
Didn't Twitch take down Steel Toe?
To talk some shit.
What?
Didn't Twitch take down Steel Toe?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
All right. So it's not only YouTube. Okay. Sorry.
No. So, I mean, if you want to say like, oh, you can take someone down. Yeah. At some point, Aaron went up against a community that was like LGBTQ plus, blah, blah, blah. And then those people started like mass reporting Aaron on Twitch, which ended up getting him taken down. So yes, you can fuck around and you can find out. Indeed, that's 100% correct, sir.
100%.
But yeah, so Chad's offering his services. Chad put himself out there, and Kevin was pushing him to go do the event.
Do you think it's a work? Or do you think Chad is serious? Because listen, it's coming from KB and Chad.
Well, I do think I mean, to some degree, I think Chad was serious about doing stuff with Aaron. And Aaron, for a minute there, was flirting around with like giving Chad compliments and talking good about him, which he had never done before. So I think they were considering like working together.
Look,
I think
Aaron's desperate, guys. Like, let's consider this. I think Aaron is very desperate. So it's not whether Chad might excuse me. Let's take into consideration that it's not whether Aaron might consider something. Aaron is considering anything and everything he can to save his show, which would be to go towards anybody that might be his enemy, which might create juicy content.
Exactly.
Chad would be perfect.
Yeah,
Jesus, he took a D in the A. He lost his wife. He put all the shit out there with the coke and everything with the kid, the K ideas, whatever. Do you think he's not above taking the mug shark on who was going to say,
let's
seriously think about it.
Let's be honest. Go ahead, Quad. Sorry.
No, just the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and that does make sense that they would do something together. Now that they're flirting with each other, and like Aaron was saying, we were on MLC together, and we bonded, bro. We bonded over the news breaking while I was on there, and it's a classic episode. What? Yeah, that kind of shit.
Do you think Chad will give a reach around like Rekieta? I don't think so. I don't think he's a giving lover. I just don't.
No. Aaron's the one that needs to be giving reach rounds right now. He's the one that needs to be doing.
And you would know, right, Chops, my man?
Well, been there, done that, haven't we?
You, not me, sir. Not me.
This turned into an episode of Full Metal Jacket quote. You're the kind of guy.
Butt fucking guy, and none of give the courtesy of a reach around. Only steers and queers come from Texas.
Yeah, Chops, are you from Texas?
Nope.
Fair enough.
No Texas.
I know one thing: there'll never be a private snowball on this show, right, Quad?
We've had a couple private snowballs on this show, maybe 2 or 3 of them. Shout out Greg Edwards. Shout out Marquise Harris, I think is his name. And I think we had another one. And you guys all know what we're talking about.
Blacks. Yeah, Kunta. Kunta's wife, right?
No.
Black one.
Yeah, it was Kunta, the guy with the
niggardly.
No. Oh, Kenyatta. Yeah, Kenyatta.
Wife.
Yeah.
Kenyatta, I'm sorry.
Come on. Those are true American heroes right there, though. Anybody that wants to go out on the street and break Stevie Lou's arm is a hero of mine, folks. No doubt. My hero. See, I can't go out there and beat people up, so I appreciate when people go beat up all the people I hate. All right, next one. Of course. Please. No. Chad. We got to get back to Chad. We don't have to play this entire thing because he talks about a bunch of shit I could care less about. As you can see there, Post Malone and Bert Kreischer. 2 things I don't want to talk about. But of course, he had to lay to rest the idea of him and Aaron working together after he was so excited to the prospect that they could possibly do something together. So let's see a 180 heel turn, heel click. And we know you like heel clicks and heel turns, Uncle Jack. We know you're that guy.
What, heel turn? High heels?
Goose stepping. You know, when you do your goose stepping stuff, you know.
Oh, I thought you meant they turned in their high heels, bend over, and just,
Well, you might. I don't know what you do in your free time. Fuck if I know, man. I can't keep up with you, buddy.
Females, that's what I do. Females.
You're too much. You and Chops, you guys should go out on an excursion together. I would not like to see any video from it.
2 guys thinking of ladies bending over is nothing crazy.
That's right. That's nothing crazy. Not in my world.
2 guys going camping with a jar of Vaseline and a tent. Shit, what could go wrong?
That's right. Chops will wake up in the morning with a condom in his ass
and a full stomach.
Jesus. Oh, well, I hope you find the same doctor that Kevin Brennan had, Chops, because he seems like he knows this stuff.
Well, he does, because he cures butt AIDS or herpes or whatever. And herpes can be cured, right?
Not herpes. Burpees.
Isn't that what you forever like luggage? Like, seriously, like it's like a cold sore, herpes, whatever. It's what it comes and goes. Just like the gentleman
Well,
caller
in
became
Kevin
to
Brennan's
Kevin.
case,
So-
they come, but they never seem to go. They just hang on, and keep hanging on and hanging on. That's it. All right, go ahead, Chad. What do you got to say about hooking up with the old toe?
Why can't we have Chad Khan #1 with Steel Toe? Spill it. Yeah, let's go with Steel Toe right now. This was the deal breaker, everybody, about coming to do his show. First of all, I was never going to do a podcast with him. That's dumb. And Kevin's like, I'm going to watch it. Yeah, you know what? People would also watch, Kevin, if you did a podcast with Shuley. Okay, but you're not going to. So I'm not going to do one with Steel Toe. It's not happening. Guys, cringe, not funny. But this was the thing that put it over. This is what sealed the deal, that I can't work with this guy. I can't do a show with him. Even if he just booked me as a comic, I can't. This was from this morning on the show, and we're not going to beat it to death like Melton does. We're just going to play a little clip and get out from this morning. This is how he started his show. He's first of all, he's playing Post Malone and rocking out.
Dude, here, real quick. Ask me real quick. Aaron, did you stay up till midnight last night?
He likes this little scenario
to download and listen to Post Malone's new album. Just ask me. Go ahead. No, just through the screen. It doesn't
Great
have,
bit.
You don't have to type it in or anything. Just go, Aaron, did you stay up till, stop yelling the gay F word and listen to what I'm going to tell you, and then you repeat it back to me.
This is a funny.
Say, Aaron, did you stay up until midnight to download and listen to the new Post
Just
Malone
say it.
album?
You did. Just stop it. Stop the bit.
The answer is yes, I did.
Oh my God.
I went to bed at
He's
1
a
in the morning.
15-year-old.
Can you pause for a second?
Wait, might have been
No,
2 in the morning.
Yeah. Post Malone, go Chops.
Well, no, not just Post Malone. I'm more mad at Chad. Like, I know how gay Aaron looks right now. That I understand.
Well, actually,
That's
if you want to
nothing
be
crazy.
honest, you could look at Chad's face right now.
You
and
of
say,
anybody would
"That's
know
the
that,
gay
right,
one."
Chops?
Chad's making the gay face, but go ahead.
Like, look, like, I know these guys, like, at the end of the day, no matter what they're doing, they're all about money. And I never, ever want to hear Chad ever complain about super chats, money, or anything for the rest of his life, because him and Aaron teaming up would have been one of the most counteractive, entertaining things that we have ever watched. They would have gotten hate watchers to the point where they would have actually made money from the hate watchers. They don't know how to counter. I don't even know what the word is. They don't know how to be the villain correctly. They don't know how to heal. They have an opportunity and they didn't take it. And I'm so angry about that.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of missed opportunities in the Dabbleverse, but whatever. Personalities sometimes do not mingle, and I actually think that these are the same guy. They're both the same guy, and they could have actually done that. But
Fuck if they mingle or not. They could have had the most awkward podcast in the entire world, and we would have
But
still
it wasn't.
watched it.
No. That's the thing, Chops. It already happened on MLC. It did happen. Like, I don't know if you watched it or not.
No,
but
I did watch it. Now that you say that, yeah. But the thing is, Quad, I would have wanted to watch episode after episode after episode of that. I want more of them.
Yeah, because
Just
in
like
all
the Young
honesty,
and the Restless, right?
Yeah, the young and the whatever. They went on MLC together and they argued for about 5 minutes, and then they ran out of stuff to be mad about. And then they seemed like they were falling in love after that. So it was very it's very much like they could have a podcast and work together. Yes, Chops.
Would you not tune in just to see both of the coping going on at the same time?
Okay, that's just like tuning into Dabble Point to see a cross point, see a counterpoint. You're never going to see it.
No, you
You're
have
never
to
gonna see
agree
it.
with Carl, or you're not welcome on the fucking show. Flat out. Period. End of story.
There is no one who has ever been on there that has given a counterpoint for John, and I'll give them that. That I'll give them. I say
Well,
it's a
they don't
super
have,
chat
they
crap.
don't have the people on that defend him. They don't have those people. There is nobody. Like, they only want to have friends on the show, so that's not how it works.
Super chat crap. Which
reminds me,
a great business model, but you know,
well, they're doing fine over there, so be it. But
they're doing very well.
It does kind of remind me of Carl when he was the way he covered Steel Toe back in the day. They were definitely buddy, and he did not want to lay hands on him when he was working for Compound. And he backed off, and he totally laid kid gloves all over Aaron, but he actually didn't go for his throat. But now, look at him go. Man, he goes after his throat constantly. Carl went from being his buddy to definitely stabbing him in the back. Very much like a lot of people have done, but he's insufferable, so I can't blame anyone. It's just like John, right? You can't blame anybody for turning around and stabbing the guy in the back. It's almost like a matter of time. How long will it be before Rob Saul stabs him in the back? It's only a matter of time. It's coming.
Well, Rob's getting his 30 hours of famous right now. I mean, Quad, you kind of knew what you were doing. You kind of went a little longer than I would have liked, but I mean, Rob Saul could ride this out the spring, no doubt. And, he may get some. Yeah,
he seems to be loving it, so I think he can actually ride it out for a long time. He does seem to enjoy himself over there, anyway. Yeah, Rob Saul. But the funny thing is, Rob Saul pointed that out recently. He was like, "I don't even know how I ended up with Stuttering John. Like, I don't even know how I got here. Let me jerk my dog off." But no, he seems to forget that I am the reason he's on that show. And it is funny. Like, I thought Rob Saul, and I was like, oh, he'd be perfect with Stuttering John. I couldn't have been more right.
You got him on there, Quad?
Yeah, because we were talking about Shuli and buying views and all that shit. And I was like, I got just the guy for this. And I was like, Stuttering John, you're going to love this guy. He's going to talk all the shit you want him to, exactly the way you want him to. So I was like, here you go. So I dropped him right in his lap. And,
all right. Don't break your back jerking yourself off, okay?
No, Rob Saul. He's jerking his little dog off. That's what we were talking about.
Oh, no.
A lap dog. No, Rob Saul is.
He doesn't make it better than his lap dog.
Well, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, right?
Just this is a lap it up dog. There's different types. Chops, Christ, man.
Rob Saul is lapping it up over there on the Stuttering John podcast.
We do not agree with touching animals on this show.
You can pet him.
I do.
You can pet him,
my little boy.
Oh, yeah.
In the suggested way that the ASPCA condones. You can.
That's right.
There we go.
That's right.
I think touching is the wrong word.
Here's a weird one. No, here's heavy petting. No heavy petting. No heavy petting.
There we go.
No, like I never had heard about this until I was talking. Yeah, tards.
Right, Chops.
What is this? Expressing dogs' anal glands. Now, I had never heard about this until I had talked to a what do they call the people that cut dogs' hair?
A groomer.
Never heard of the anal gland?
And they also
were they grooming you, Quad?
They expressed my anal glands. I had to pay extra for it.
What? There's nothing wrong with that, huh, pal?
Yeah, I know you're into all that anal stuff. I'm sure you've had yours anal expressed also. But anyway,
absolutely,
that's fucking weird shit. If you ask me, like I'm not like I would never squeeze a dog's butthole, yo.
But it's for their own health. It's like
listen.
Okay, wait. So you guys aren't okay with Rob Saul jerking his dog off to help him out because he was having issues.
Chops.
So you're totally fine with grabbing an anal gland and just expressing away.
I'm not. I will take him somewhere to get it done. I will pay to have it done. It's the same as, I'm not okay with jumping out of a tree into a pool with no water. So, I mean, it's, potato here.
You're taking your loved one to a brothel and they're doing it for you.
Yes. Which I will do with my son, hopefully this weekend.
Okay, so you would have totally been fine with Rob Saul taking his dog somewhere to get jerked off, is what you're saying.
As long as they express the anal glands, yes. Because that's a very healthy thing to do for the dog. It is. For the canine, the canid. The canid, is that it? Is that the genus? Yeah.
Sure.
Janus.
There's no genius here. All right, keep this pit going.
No, let's actually end this bit because we're losing losing so many viewers talking about whatever we're talking about here, and I can't blame them for leaving. We are disgusting and horrible, and that's the kind of stuff you might run into on the BYB podcast. And I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry.
Yes, expressing anal glands. Find that on the Jack Shack, not the BYB. It's just not the same. We make it sexy. Yeah, we do.
That's right. Don't say you make dog stuff sexy, you freak. What are you doing? Quad Robert Falcone, he's dead on here. 100%. Absolutely. Quad passed on the ball. Number 1, title 2. So I had to pass it off, man. Hand that fucking title on down. No problem. That was one
they
title.
Expressed his anal glands and a ball fell out.
His anal glands on my way out of there either. I did leave him a picture of an asshole. Specifically, that's exactly the last thing that I ever let Stuttering John see from me was some lady's beehole. That is the fact.
You sent him a picture of chops. That's not right.
Whoa. Some lady's asshole. Some lady's asshole. All right, let's finish this and get out of Chad's asshole.
Ranch on it.
No ranch. Ranch free. No blue cheese either. I already told you, you can only have the brown gravy. We don't have any sausage gravy.
Chops is some lady's asshole.
Oh, no. Fact. That's a fact. Yeah. All right, let's listen to this asshole.
Sorry,
Chad.
I had a lot of songs to listen to. There's a lot of good ones on there. What Don't Belong to Me is a great one. Finer Things, very, very good. And then what was the one with Tim McGraw? I like that one too. What's that one called? It's no, it
he's going to share his fucking song list.
Yeah. Anybody that anyone that likes Post Malone and waits up till midnight to listen, sorry, we're not friends. We're not hanging out. It's just not happening.
I can agree with Chad on that. 100%.
Waits till midnight to download Post Malone. Cringe, dude. These losers with their face tattoos, these jelly rolls, these Post Malones,
all right, that enough. I didn't actually want to stay here and listen to his opinions.
Enough with the face tattoos, right, Chops?
Get on a show with the guy and make fun of him for it right in front of his face.
Yes.
That's what we want.
I found myself agreeing with a lot of what he was saying there.
I would rather see them both get on there and express anal glands, but that's just me.
I don't know. Can you do that on YouTube? Maybe the Rumble, huh?
Yes. It's a medical condition, you know.
The anal gland stuff.
On the next corn diff, Chops gets his anal glands expressed.
Christ almighty, don't put that on the WGNN. Next up on the WGNN, Chops gets his anal glands checked.
Oh, check, not expressed. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm cool with you guys doing it on WGNN. Trust me. I'll watch it. I'm not gonna.
And it's going to go right into this cup.
Right? We can't do it here. That's it. That's the only rule I got. We can't express anal glands on my show. Rob,
I didn't see that in the description.
Other places to do that kind of stuff.
If you look at the description of the show, it says nothing about not expressing anal glands. And I think we ought to.
Yeah.
I think we ought to test that theory.
Rule it out. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I think it does. It's not in the description.
It's just not in the description.
I'm here for the test. What do you think I come for?
Anal expressing.
The chances that you don't learn something on one of our shows is like 0 to none. So it's like never-ending learning for you, Chops. I know that you were a sheltered child as a kid, right?
Sheltered. I don't even think we can put sheltered into that like category.
It wasn't even that. Yeah, you didn't even get that much.
No.
You think he was housed?
More like caged at this point.
Okay. That's where I'm getting at. You were trafficked.
Is that true? Are you a first generation or second?
No, first generation actually. First.
Yeah, see, exactly. Maybe you were trafficked here and you didn't even know. Have you ever had your parents like test their DNA against yours? Have you ever double checked just to make sure they're not like fibbing you and they didn't traffic you and sex slave/slave you as a child and you just had no clue why you had to do so many chores all the time? Like it was just constant. Like you can't do anything. We're not going to let you watch TV or like if you're not doing chores, then you got to go to your room. Was your childhood like that?
I 100%. I thought that I grew up as a test tube baby. Like none of my parents like equaled out to like, okay, you're mine. None of them.
The test tube was breakfast. Admit it.
What it was?
What was in the test tube was breakfast. Admit it. You just shot it in there and you. Okay. Have you ever had to give your dad, like a dirty Sanchez or something? But he called it something different. Go to the quality time with daddy in the tub.
No, I don't know.
You've gone too far now.
God damn it.
Too far, buddy.
Well, I'm trying to delve deep into sordid past.
It was never that type of trauma.
It may be a breakthrough. We don't know.
You're making me feel uncomfortable now. Awkward.
You can't feel shit.
Just below here.
Christ almighty. All of you. Goddamn. What have you guys been through?
A lot
I
less.
can't even pinpoint what a dirty Sanchez is. I know it's something sexual that has something to do with shit, but other than that, I don't know what it is. So, like, I'm over here in the background.
I actually do not know what it is either. I'm in the same book with you, man. I don't know what all this weird sex stuff is.
Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever had a dirty Sanchez. Put a 2 in the chat if you think Chops has.
Urban Dictionary. Let's look this up. I'm not going to. Fuck you, Jack. Well, just tell us what it is real quick, and then we can move on because I think we're starting to freak out our chatters again.
Oh, it's just what Chops in his cager. Captor. Sorry, cager.
That's not helping. Can you just give us a blatant what it is? God damn it, it's that bad, isn't it?
Yep.
So
I won't even say it on the Jack. I will not say it on Jack. I just won't. But you can find it on Rumble, the same place we're going to watch the poop video later on the BYB on Rumble. Ladies and gentlemen, find it on Rumble. If you look down here at the, what's that, the Kai bar? What is it?
Chiron.
The Chiron. There it is. Yeah, go to Rumble. We're going to check out some poop stuff with the MLC and BYB.
No.
We already forgot about that.
No, I put that up so quick, Ian Hawk, because we did do live from Dabblecon for about a couple minutes, and all we got for our troubles was a poop video. So we had to take down our first game and start a new one. So we got poop bombed by Dabblecon. So that I was just going to explain what happened. So, because you asked, so that's what happened. We did live from Dabblecon.
Indeed, dude.
We indeed dude.
Christ.
We did do.
Yeah, we did.
All right, let's get into some Nicker Rekieta. What do you think about that, Uncle Jack? Nick Rekieta.
Yeah, Nick Rekieta.
Yeah, well, everybody wants to see what's going on in the Nigger Rekieta stuff. I mean, everybody seems very interested in it.
What you're saying is totally different. I'm saying Nick Rekieta. It's
Yeah, I said Nick.
Quick. Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Must be your new mic. Keep going. Sorry.
So he had Dick Masterson on, and they had a bunch of new revelations, and it was kind of insightful. Yeah, very, very, very. So he talked about his CPS case. He talked about Kiwi Farms, and I don't know. He said some untoward things, also maybe some things about children that people did not know, that there was some accusations of some other stuff with the kids that was listed in the court case documents and whatnot. So very So Nick Rekieta counteracts all of these
right?
Yes, thank you for correcting me. I can't say it right. You're on the ball, though. I appreciate that.
That's right. I'm on the ball, though. That's right.
You're on the ball, though. Have you been on a ball, though, recently? I can tell you who has been on a ball, though, recently.
Can we stick with Nick Rekieta?
Oh, April's coming. April's coming on the ball, though.
No, she's not. Oh, unless she's with Nick Rekieta.
She is with Nick Rekieta, Uncle Jack. I don't know if you're aware of that fact, but 100%, absolutely, she is with
100%.
Nick Rekieta.
Oh my gosh, you just got to put the extra in there.
Rekieta, like Nick Rekieta. What am
Roll
I
that
saying different?
beautiful burn footage. All right, go ahead.
It's been wild. I've got my my next major hearing in my criminal case coming up on Wednesday, and I'm just like, I'm chomping at the bit. So you don't get to say anything for this period of time.
You get to respond.
No, so yeah, when this next coming Wednesday, I believe, the 20 whatever ish, the 21st. Yes, the 21st. It should be interesting, right? Or was that
somebody will be coming?
Right. All the accusations by the state finally.
Yeah, just at least to start. At least to start, we get to make.
What lawyer song do you hum as you're walking in the courtroom to pump yourself up? Do you give yourself like a Law and Order? Bum bum.
Close it. Damn it!
It's just wet ass.
Yeah, is that what you were thinking?
That's what I was thinking of. Special Victims Unit, of course.
Yeah, well, I thought the same thing when I watched it the first time myself. So I already watched 30 seconds in. But yeah,
do you think Ice-T would be in that?
Yep.
You think Ice-T would be in it?
Ice-T? Nah, probably like lemonade or grape drink.
Oh, God.
Purple drink.
All right, I'm leaving too. Be right back.
It's pussy. It's just
wet. God, I can't leave you alone.
That's all. That's all I play all day.
With a bucket and a mop.
Thinking about how physically attracted I am to the chair I'm about to sit in and be prosecuted in.
Oh, man, my head is so big on your stream. My head, look at all. I'm getting really gray. I don't look at myself in the mirror.
Do you have metal grogs like these guys? Are you rocking metal?
I kind of want Nick's grog. I kind of like it. I don't know what it is about it.
I like saying grog anyway. We're just talking grogs. What are you into grogs?
You like grog?
Nick's grog, he said.
You like Nick's grog?
It's like Gronk, the tight end for the Patriots, man. Gronk.
No, it's not.
Grog, Gronk. I don't know. I just like these words. They're different. They sound very, very cute. Oh yeah. People should be drinking out of the skulls of their dead enemies. That's what people should be drinking out of.
And you can too for $14.99 from DaveSarah.com.
Maybe Ray should sell something like that, like skulls that you can drink out of and be like the I-80 ladies collection of grogs.
This one you can have her ankle bracelet.
This one. No, they're too easy to find when they have ankle bracelets on. You don't want to pick up ladies with ankle bracelets. Just a tip for you serial killers out there.
All right, we don't condone this at the Jack Shack. We condone collecting, but not.
It's a suggestion for Ray. Just make sure you stay away
Stick with the grogs. Stick with the grogs.
Yeah, look through their purse. Make sure they don't have air tags, like the Apple Air tags. Make sure they're not tagged.
I'm about to sit in and be prosecuted in.
Oh, man, my head is so big on your stream. My head, look at all. I'm getting really gray. I don't look at myself in the mirror because there's just no need.
We don't need.
Yeah,
to hear that.
Wednesday is my contested omnibus hearing, so it's not like all pre-trial shit that you you get to fight the government on, and then in theory also I could take a plea deal, I guess, on that day too. That is
Yeah, that's one of the things I was getting to. Uncle Whackpack Jack.
Yes.
Nick Rekieta indeed he's alluding to the fact that he also was offered a plea deal. So all that speculation that Kayla got a plea deal sent to her, Kiwi Farms or MN, whatever his name was, MN, son of a bitch, I can't think of the name of it.
Mine.
No. They said that she was offered a plea deal and that Nick was not. So they were trying to say that somehow they were offering Kayla a plea deal. So
she flipped.
She would flip.
She flipped.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she flipped.
No, it sounds like
she flipped over for Aaron too, right?
Yeah, she flipped over for Aaron just like April did. Booyah! Gagia! Yeah.
I'd rather hear about Aaron flipping for Nigger.
Yeah, thank you, Potomac Citizen. MN Public Records. I don't know why I can't remember public records. I can't remember a lot of things a lot of the time. So I am a dumb idiot, and you can all make fun of me. And oh wait, that's right, you already do. I guess I didn't need to. I didn't need to prompt you into doing it. It's just automatic. Thank you.
Yep, that's why I'm here.
Yeah. So apparently, no, not you. I was talking about the chat. Well, I guess you.
Well, they already knew that.
They
already knew that.
Fair point. Uncle Jack, are you doing like Stuttering John, me with Stuttering John type thing? Are you just hanging out like doing stuff, and then all of a sudden one day you're gonna porn bomb me, and then go
Pretty
on
much.
to Point Dabble Point and Shuley Network and tell all about it? Do the circuit.
Fuck yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah,
Montuki, TSN. WAP.
Right.
The
sure, because they'll have me.
They would. Your buddies. You got buddies in high places.
You know who'll have me? The WGN, where you can get a fine mug. DaveSarah.com, people. If you look at the bottom here, you can look at my. Put me up on the full screen, will you, Quad? Please. I gotta put this up here for my.
Do you want to do a advertisement right here in the middle of the show? Let's do this.
You can get a
handsome mug at DaveSarah.com.
Make me stupid. You can get a handsome mug. Watch the way I hold it. Doesn't matter what you put in it. Everything's good in a handsome mug from DaveSarah.com. DaveSarah.com, people. WGNN, corn diff, all the pussy. Chops, Ranny, X-Corp, everybody over there. Send them your love. Send them $14.99 to get a mug. Just like
$14.99. Is it $14.99? Oh shit! It should be a metal grog for $14.99. No, I'm joking, folks. That's a decent. That's a decently priced mug, and it's handsome, so it's worth the $14.99.
It's very handsome.
Yeah. Don't take any negativity the wrong way. I'm just saying.
Whativity?
All right, let's continue. Nice advertisement for the corn diff. We love the corn channel. We're big fans. We even like that granny filler sometimes.
Who?
Right. Exactly.
Is possible. That is, if they've offered me one, dun dun dun, since they've offered one to Lady Rackets, but doesn't seem like they have to Nick Rekieta.
Oh, is that? I'm not. I don't know everything that's going on. I just know that.
Oh, don't worry, nobody does. They all think they do. It's so funny because it's like,
oh, you're being sarcastic. They're saying they offered your wife a plea deal, but they didn't.
Yeah, well, they did. They offered my wife a plea deal, and everybody's like, and they didn't offer one for Nick. They're gonna get her to roll on him. It's like, okay, I guess that's what happened then.
Yeah.
Oh, are we snarky? Yeah, with his lesbian voice, that snarkiness seems kind of. It's a little bit like a Kevin Meaney, like I don't care. I'm a flamer, and I don't care. But yeah, we don't really care about all this other stuff.
That's a lesbian voice.
Lesbianic. It's got the lesbianic tones, you know, the flaccid tones. I don't even know. Is that a word? Flaccid tones?
Flaccid? Yes, it is. Where's Chops? Chops, you know, Chops, when you get back in there, define flaccid, please.
It's got the baldoonic tones. The baldoonic tones.
All right, that I can go.
We're making, we're doing it. We're making words up. It's happening.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
Because the people who like keep commenting with so much authority about what's going on, there are people who in the past, if they would have just asked, I would have probably told them what was going on. And now they're out there just like freaking out about it. And they're being like, this is what's
because I take a big hit and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I say, what's going
Mute. Mute, please. Mute. Yeah. Definitely need to do
mute.
Yeah.
Let's
not do this
Uncle
again.
Jack, is my mic working? Is it working good? I was just testing my mic.
Sad to say, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Fair.
Nick's doing. He's like,
I
no,
won't do that to you again, buddy.
that's not it at all. I don't know.
I like that legal guy, that guy with the one eye on the law and the one eye on the high lady boys. That guy. Walleye Esquire. What is his?
He puts the limp in pimp limp.
Oh yeah, he has a limp.
Oh, dude.
Wait, there's a guy for high lady boys.
He just seems to be on the he seems to be on the popular side of the law.
High
Every
lady
time I hear
boys.
from him, he's like, "Oh yeah, you know."
Yeah, Jimmy Norton, right? Chippa, fuck yeah.
Well, Jimmy.
Yeah. I mean, of course, there are some people that like ladyboys. Apparently,
That's right.
Nick
And Jimmy's
has a
lovely wife.
gigantic dong, though, so that must be awkward as a ladyboy with a guy with a ginormous dong. And of course, everything we talk about always comes back to dongs and buttholes, doesn't it, Uncle Jack?
Well, I don't bring it up.
Yeah. That's funny.
Ever.
Good one. Good one.
Oh yeah, this is
Grog. I am super jealous of the Grog.
You can also find him on Fresh and Fit.
I'm thinking about
Hello,
playing
fellow
one, though.
Chads.
Yeah. Last time I heard from him was Dick doesn't know anything about cocaine. I said, okay.
Dick don't know.
Does he?
You don't know anything about Tyler?
Bullshit.
Dick don't know dick about cocaine. You know what I mean?
Bullshit.
He don't know Dave Sarah. You know what I mean? DaveSarah.com, where you can't buy cocaine.
DaveSarah.com. That's right. But you can get a Amson mug and a bucket hat, which I will be when it gets in, I'll be reviewing it and such. It's covered as bullshit. So. You know how that is, squad, right?
Stop.
Lady boys either, I'm sure.
It's just wild. Like, this has been one of the most interesting parts of my case for me is watching, like, again, I know like all the filings, like I have the discovery, I have all that stuff. Now it took a while. At first they didn't serve me fucking anything. For my first hearings that I had with the child custody part of it, they didn't tell us we had a hearing. Like, I found out the day we had a hearing, I found out that 3 hours before the hearing that we had.
Did
one.
you tell your kids you were drugging them?
Just incompetent,
Allegedly.
We'll get there. Don't you jump ahead. Are you trying to do segues for me? Because we can jump ahead. I don't really have anything more on that clip. It is a half-hour clip.
Yeah, let's get to the good stuff.
Clip.
Let's get to where the kids become cool. All right.
You want to see where? Oh, you want. I can't even bring myself to say it. What you're saying right now.
What?
You
Listen,
wanna
I'm
talk
just
about
saying the kids are cool. They got a cool dad. That's all.
What about the kids? They can't feed themselves SpaghettiOs by themselves. God
right.
Damn it. God damn it. What about the kids?
Right. St. Aaron knew better.
While everyone was doing drugs and having sex, Aaron was downstairs doing laundry and making SpaghettiOs for the kids, cleaning up.
Well,
or whatnot.
Of course, he was
he's a
doing
good little
laundry.
bitch.
Yes.
Good little bitch. Get your ass down. You think Nick was like, get your ass downstairs and do those chores? If you're not getting another bump until you do your chores.
Yes, I really do. And I bet, April, she's like, I just came, you get downstairs, you do the laundry, bitch, because, I couldn't come from your blood. But I really think Nick did it because he wanted Aaron to get down and do the laundry because he had shit-stained underwear now because, after your asshole
yes.
yeah. kind of leaks out,
God damn it! God damn it!
Right, Chops? Oh, it's not here. Chops, in the chat.
Yeah, that's a
Really think he pooped himself? I think so.
I mean, there's lots of rumors. There's rumors that Chops has to wear a rope around his waist and he has to like tie it super tight so that the poop just doesn't fall out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gaped. He's gaped. He's gaping.
A gaping what?
A gaping asshole. All right. And then public records and baseless accusations.
Baseless?
Yes. Yeah. Why did you have to say anything? Nobody would have caught it. Nobody, not even.
No, they would have. They would have. PSP would have caught that in a heartbeat.
No. Not true. Not true. Yeah.
True.
No. Frankie, what do you say?
Not true, not true, not true, not true, not true.
Thank you, buddy. That's what I
Liar
call
face.
backup. That's what I call
Liar
backup.
face.
Releasing
See?
documents from my
PSP
case.
got it.
And then what
Yeah.
happened is like the case got sealed. So they ran out of documents to release. So they had to break up the last one into multiples because they're like, but the thing is they're milking
Okay,
this
so it's not a
document.
cop? I figured that was a cop. I guess if they don't have
I
access
have-
anymore, then
I
they
have
don't.
no
They're
idea
not.
who it might be.
I have
None
no
at
idea.
all. None. But no, so the thing is they only have access to a couple documents and then they don't have any more. And so they've been trying to
Yeah, so what he's saying is Kiwi Farms and public records. That's what he's talking about. All the stuff on the internet.
milk this last one, which means that the document they're releasing is the transcript from a hearing that happened on June 7th, but they're releasing it in parts.
Oh,
And so they're-
okay. So they're really fucking everybody up because they're
Well,
everyone's
right,
on a
and-
time delay now.
And the
Or
funny
Kiwi
thing is, they're like, oh, this is stupid. This is really going to fuck Nick over. And it's like, wait, but like, I know my kids are back.
Yeah.
Like, so like, oh, Nick's really going to get fucked by this. Like, well, that didn't happen. The funny thing is, I know it didn't happen because I remember when the hearing occurred.
No, they're back and free and clear. There's no more kid thing at all. So all of that was for no reason. All of it. Like all of this hysteria over your case amounted to nothing.
There's a
he ask-
statute that says,
Does he
if
ask about
a
the
controlled substance?
Yes. Does he ask about that? Does Dick ask him, did your kid have this much fucking cocaine per millionth or whatever in the system?
No, I mean that does come up here. So that is my next clip, sir.
See how I segue?
You are the human segue, indeed. You're getting us places.
No, that's gross. Don't call me that. That's gross.
You wouldn't cruise the Segway? You're not that cool. You're not that cute.
Is located in a home with children. The children are presumed to be in danger and need to be removed until the danger is resolved. That's different from child endangerment. The crime of child endangerment would have the requisite intent and knowledge aspects of.
Well, I mean,
come on,
criminal law attached. So here's the thing: in our case, a
Did
search
Vince
was
ever
conducted
interview
of our
him?
home. Right?
Who?
Did Vince the lawyer? Did he ever interview Nick? That would have been phenomenal. I think Vince would have
lawyer on lawyer action. Yeah,
Yes,
or
yes.
fake lawyer on fake lawyer action. I mean, fake
Whatever
lawyer
you
on
wanna
fake
call it. I
lawyer.
think
That's fucking hilarious. Actually,
I think it would be
Thought of it.
great. I think Vince would make great content with it.
Yeah, it would be hilarious because Vince is a troll, so it would just be annoying as shit for Nick. Yeah, don't tell
say
anyone. No, I think all he has to do is watch one episode of anything Vince the Lawyer ever did, and he would figure out really quickly that this guy's just kind of an asshole. He's an asshole, but he's funny to us. We like it. Whatever. I appreciate Vince the Lawyer's game. The game he plays, indeed.
Yes, it's very good.
Yeah. I'm not going to say that the search was necessarily valid, but that's a court argument. But a search was conducted of our home. And during that search, the county sheriff alleges they found a controlled substance. That alleged controlled substance has not been tested or weighed by the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension in Minnesota yet. So they actually don't know that they have a controlled substance. Their field testing is inadmissible to show the presence of a controlled substance. So it's admissible for the purposes of establishing some level of cause, right? It goes into the factors for establishing probable cause, but they haven't actually tested it yet. So they don't know the actual weight of the alleged controlled substance. They don't know the actual chemical composition of the alleged controlled substance. But during their field testing, it field tested positive for what would be a controlled substance. And based on that, they have the grounds to emergency place the children out of the home, which is what they did.
Yeah.
There are no other.
Yeah. So what were you chopping up? Like, why don't you just say that right now on the stream? Like, oh yeah, I was chopping up flour on my nightstand because you get out the ingredients to bake a cake and you put it all over your dresser, and you get the credit cards out and you start chopping away, get that flour ready for the cookies we're making. Or the cookies were pounding, which is her name's April, by the way, if you wanted to know.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. You were going to make a joke, but I cut you off, and I'm doing it again. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's kind of, par for the course here on the BYB. Everybody's used to it.
I'm sorry, man.
Let's just go on. No, let's just carry on.
Grounds for the removal of my children from my house. So despite the kvetching online, there was not actually any finding of child maltreatment or malnourishment or neglect or abuse. None of that actually.
No SpaghettiOs.
Shit.
No SpaghettiOs.
Yeah.
That was all. But I tried to tell people early on that report. The kid being hungry. First of all, children say they're hungry when they're hungry. Like when they want to eat a sandwich, they say they're hungry. Kind of like
they say it all the time. They say it while they're eating. They say, I'm starving. I don't want to. And they say, I'm hungry. I don't want to eat that.
Yes. And when this story eventually gets told, and it's so much fucking worse than I can express. Yeah. But it has to be told through court first, because if I just tell it now, people won't have any reason to believe it. The great thing is when I get to tell it, I have all of the documentation. I have the recorded conversations. I have the video. I have it all to back it up.
Well, you got to wait till the end to tell it. That's the prestige, You can't.
Yeah, it's also the felony charge.
Oh, by the way, there's the felony.
The felony. That's the funny part. No, I would say there's 0% chance that it's anything but cocaine. But nice try, Nick or Rekieta.
Nick or Rekieta.
But kids say they're hungry when they're hungry. Yeah, true. And whatever, you had your bitch there making SpaghettiOs for the kids because your kids are too dumb, as Tukey said. Not me, I'm not saying it, but Tukey says that
I would say
retarded because they're not even smart enough or capable
to
make SpaghettiOs.
How old are these alleged children? How old are these alleged children?
I think they're like 8 through 16. So the 16-year-old is not capable of making his siblings SpaghettiOs. Maybe he is tard. I have no idea. No evidence otherwise.
If you gauge that age, the Anthony Cumia scale, he's of dating age. That's what Anthony would say. Don't shoot the messenger.
If you can date, what's the chance of the oldest boy is not like taking turns on old Ape. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I would do that with I'd be like, dude, go hit it, be a man. Just don't touch stuff on the bureau.
You can, yeah, you don't get none of that. But you can do whatever you want to her. Have at it. There you go, Aaron. Some more nightmare fuel for you, buddy.
Have at it.
Needed it. As if he needed it.
My child's been inside you.
Well, just think about like all the stories you see in the news nowadays. It's all about these blonde teachers, these like middle-aged blonde teachers, like putting out to 16-year-olds for some reason.
Oh, fuck yeah. We didn't get that. You know, when I was how old are you, Quad? Not the.
Oh, okay. I mean, like, yeah, the first gal I ever had sex with was
no. When you were
more than
when you were at school and you had a hot chick that was your teacher, and you were like,
oh, I would have pounded away and I wouldn't have said a word about it.
But what did they look like? Because they didn't look like today.
So I could have get like return visits. No. I had a few teachers that were doable. That's a fact. You never had one teacher that you would have put the work into. And I'm not talking about homework. I'm talking about after school.
I was 11 and 12 and I was oozing fucking
goo. You were oozing goo for that 80-year-old nasty librarian, weren't you, Uncle Jay?
Dude, if she had big tits, it was available. I mean, I would go in the corner and steal.
Every time she told you to be quiet, that just made you had to go.
We had one that was a nun.
The bathroom and whack it.
We had one that was a nun. Her name was Sister Spitfire. Big tits.
Did you get none or did you get some?
No, I didn't get it, but I did go steal.
Would you steal?
So that's
go ahead. Let's.
No, I was stealing.
Like you're going into
your
confession right now. And I'm your priest. Go ahead. All right, young man.
Bless me, Quad Father, for I have sinned. It's been a fortnight since my last confession.
Go ahead, son. What?
I've been very racist. I've been very sexist. I've been touched. I'm very unpure. I've done massive amounts of drugs with Dave Sarah, not at davesarah.com, but the real Dave Sarah at his neighbors across the street.
Well, you've done well, son. You're welcome to BYB anytime. There you go. Done. Don't you feel better?
Yes, and I've never touched chops.
Have you ever touched? All right, let's get into. All right, since you said you've never touched something, let's get into Nick Rekieta's kids. Good segue. That was a great segue. You are good at these segues.
I'm good at this shit, dude.
All right. So yeah, this is him talking about the kid testing positive for some good ass white dope, dude.
It has coke hair tests.
Good white.
They're not. I mean, you know,
that's not the middle one. It's the next to. It's the next.
Oh, it's the next to youngest.
Yeah. And see that. What's funny though is that despite that, the county never actually alleged.
Yeah, I mean he's got 5 kids and it's the second youngest one. Let's be honest though. That's probably you or me as a fucking kid. Like, oh shit.
I was 12 and I had more than that in me. Trust me.
Yeah, there you go. What I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Don't clip that and say there was men in me.
It's weed and trying stuff at 12. Yes, same. I was drunk at 10 or 11. Same.
I was doing Dave Sarah stuff as well. Put it that way. Okay?
You were doing Dave
We'll just
Sarah.
leave it at that. Yes. I was doing Dave Sarah.
Leave it at that.
That the child had done cocaine.
Yeah.
Or ingested it in any way. And they didn't even allege that we
orally, anally, whatever. Right, Rick? Nick.
Here's why. They can't. A hair follicle test can't tell you that.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. It's almost like maybe there is actual explanation for how that happened. That'll get brought up at some point soon.
Oh, well.
Dun, dun, dun.
But I know what didn't happen.
You need that soundtrack.
I know that Lady Rackets and I never.
I know 9-year-olds not doing rails. That's what I know.
I know that, but I
don't know why. I don't know why that's such a fucking shocker.
Why is the guy cutting him off when it's coming to the most important thing? Like Nick Rekieta can be, shut the fuck up. You're like as bad as BYB right now, guy. Come on, man.
No, there's nothing as bad as BYB.
Oh, stop it. Stop it, Uncle. Stop. That's not nice. Stop it.
To people. Oh, how could you? Didn't you see this? How could you support this? Like, that didn't happen, man. I don't know what to.
Look how annoyed he is. You can just tell, like, he's like, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to. Yeah, dude, that's great. Let's watch that face again.
It's
watch
how
how
you and
uncomfortable
me.
he is.
If you look at it, you could.
Yeah, when I'm yapping over the top of you and you're just going, fuck, shut the fuck up. That was, you just stole my spot. Yeah, I was trying to squeeze a joke in there. Good job, Quad. You suck. All right, let's watch that again. That's horrible.
Oh, what didn't
that
happen?
was. Do that again.
I know that Lady Rackets and I never.
I know 9-year-old's
ever.
not doing rails. That's what I know.
I know that.
It's the worst.
I don't know why that's such a fucking shocker to people. Oh, how could you? Didn't you see this? How could you support this? Like, that didn't happen, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I know and can
a lot
say
of people talk to Jesus too. It ain't fucking happening.
I know and can say definitively that while in our care, in our home, those children were never exposed to any illegal substances.
Yeah,
ever.
Liar face.
Another thing that's fun is
there was his written statement that he had on a piece of paper, and the guy was stepping all over that motherfucker. That's beautiful. Like I never seen a guy look more uncomfortable on a street. Like, he's like, "You motherfucker, that's my spot for my written statement, and you ruined it."
Have you ever watched you and Granny on the same stream?
Should I start looking at Granny's face and like seeing his expressions? Should I start looking for that? Searching?
No, we just look at yours. That's all.
Oh, it's my face that I should be looking at. All right. I don't know. I'm unaware of myself. Like I'm not looking in a mirror while I'm doing a stream. So, but I am kind of looking at my camera stream. All right.
Right.
I'll concentrate on my face from now on when I'm streaming. I like it.
Here we go.
It's like people, I mentioned that at one of our hearings, and they're like, why would Nick say that? Is he trying to head it off or mitigate it because he knew the test was coming? First
No,
of
it's
all,
fatter. If you're gonna do null, you got to sound fatter.
Why would I say that? If they were to read just a little bit before that line, because there's a line that I said in court, and I said, that the children have stated that if they were exposed, it would be from someone else.
Yeah.
The only reason I stated that line is because that's what the state wrote.
Yeah.
The state wrote that down in their complaint. I was reading that line from the complaint. My children were all interviewed by 2 government workers with no parents, no grandparents, and no attorney present.
Yeah.
Not even a guardian ad litem was present.
They got taken out of the home when the cops showed up.
Yes.
I mean, I know it always needs to be repeated, but cops are extremely incompetent.
Actually, they got taken out of the home.
Was
when the
April
cops
in
showed
a
up,
bra and
and then
panties
brought
when they were
back
getting
into
taken
the
out?
home
Like
several times during the search.
Flying around.
No, okay, it's because they were at the door and they were trying to get the code to get in, and Nick wouldn't cough it up apparently. So they had time to get whatever situated.
Right.
Maybe they were flushing the.
So they had time to get situated, but they still found all that shit in the fucking gun in the.
I know,
isn't
isn't that dumb as shit? Right. Well, I guarantee, if you would have been home, that shit would all got flushed, guaranteed.
That's right. Yeah. Leave a man home. Am I right?
Karen, you flushed the drugs down the toilet. That's all we had. Karen, what did you do? What did you do, Karen? What did you do? No.
Aaron, you flush the SpaghettiOs down the tube.
What about the spaghetti? What about the kids? What about the kids?
What about the kids, Aaron?
Really?
Oh yeah. So I don't know what's Nick trying to say that he gave his kids drugs. Aaron, I know that he threw that out there that maybe the drugs weren't his. Maybe they were already on the counter for months before. No, he never
Right.
said that. But for some
it could
reason,
happen.
Aaron seems to think that happened.
I mean, it could happen. I
Right.
could tell you some stories that I know from personal
On
experience,
top of
but I
the
won't.
dresser, Uncle Jack. On top of the dresser for 3 months. It like had
How
no
tall
idea
was
that-
this dresser?
Oh shit! You sound like a lawyer now. All right. Okay, Matlock. Okay, Columbo. Good job.
Listen,
bud.
I've had run-ins with the law myself. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, that doesn't make you star witness tonight for any of this stuff. I too have ran into cops. Doesn't make me an expert.
Not in the last 10 years, right? All right. All right.
Not in the last 20, even better. 25 years ago.
Jesus Christ.
Good job. Good job, officers.
Yeah, I straightened up and flew correctly.
Don't ever say straightened up and go like this. Just don't. Just hit play.
Straighten up and fly
You're doing
right.
great. You're doing great.
Is he clocking cock knuckles?
During the search, the children were brought into and out of the home several times.
Great.
I didn't know this because I was not there.
Yeah, it's
Right?
the
Could've
shit around the
gotten
hair
coke
test is
outside.
so aggravating because people just have no idea.
Case
Yeah,
closed.
I mean, what he's trying to say. He's trying to say his kids had the drugs and they brought them into the house.
You see, they brought them in, out, in. So they could have got the code.
They were going outside
It could
doing
have been
lines,
evidence
coming
for
back in,
another
doing
job.
lines.
How the hell do they know? Kids do things. They touch stuff. They go,
Yeah, and his kids are so dumb they can't even make SpaghettiOs, so they might make stupid mistakes like very
Listen,
possible.
I'm really starting to pull for Rekieta. I really am. I'm hoping he beats this
Big
bum
fan.
rap. I'm big fan, huge fan.
Big bum rap. I don't know that it's bum rap. I was gonna make a Guru joke, but I like Guru, so I'm not gonna say it. Bum
Giroux
rap.
is Giroux.
It's not a
It seems like a French name. It's like Giroux, like Claude Giroux. Like, am I getting that right?
Yes, he's one of the Four Musketeers, even.
Okay.
I think
you called him Guru.
That's correct, I believe. Tell me if I'm wrong, Guru.
Giroux. It's even spelled the right way.
Guru, though. That's it. Guru. I'm saying it. It's happening.
Wait, I'm a guru though. Okay, all right. He's a guru though. He is a guru. So we're learning things here. Learning.
He's like, yeah. All right, the love guru. All right, now, I'm not going full circle on that shit, dude. Because there's even Canadian references. Tabernacle.
I still say the kid could have got coke on whatever from the police car if they brought him in and out of the fucking place. You know what I mean? Anything could happen. Any decent look.
Dude, there's body cam.
Rekieta.
There's body cam footage. We have not
Were
seen
they brought
that
in
yet.
and out?
But
No,
if
I
he
mean,
pushes
yeah.
the
So we don't
issue, if he pushes the issue, this shit all goes to court. Guess what happens? We get to see body cam footage, almost guaranteed. If they,
You're just trying to see April's no ass. I know you are. You really are, aren't
I mean,
you?
she's cute, but she's whatever.
She's cute, but I mean,
a bitch.
There's that whole forehead that's bigger than mine, you know, with that no ass. I mean, what everybody has a taste, a flavor.
Right. Guru's playing games with us now. He's testing me. Negre. I don't have. I'm not French.
I could say that.
No,
But say,
parlez du français.
well, bring that back up and say that. He's one of your best
No.
chatters.
No. You're trying to get me in trouble, man. We already had to take an entire episode down today. Come on, man. What are you doing to me here, bro? Come on, man.
Well, let's do two. Come on.
And take this one down. I don't want to take any more down. That sucked. That takes a long time between shows too. All
Yeah, I
right,
wouldn't know. I got a kid for that.
All right, let's see what else.
Hugely environmental. They cannot filter out. This is me saying.
I only got one more clip after this. Yeah, and then we should watch some of Stilto's response to this shit because it's such nonsense. All right, let's just jump ahead. Let's jump ahead to.
Can you vamp for 1 second? Because I've really got to pee. I've been trying to hold it.
Yeah, no, yeah, of course. Always vamping.
I got to go take Coke to my kid, like Nick.
Yes. Okay. Peter Scott Parker sending me stuff. All right, we'll show that. Let me shut this down. I got one more video, and I definitely want Uncle Jack to see it. So I will look for whatever you sent me. Peter Sky Parker, I hope my audio is up to snuff because I would hate to disappoint you, man. I know how pissed off you get when my audio isn't perfect, which has been every freaking time. Is this Joe Matarese? Oh, stop it. Stop it. Are you fucking kidding me, Peter Sky Parker? Okay, so Peter Sky Parker sends me to Discord to play a video that if I would have played it on this show, would have got it taken down. You're the worst. Not a good person. Very disappointed in you, sir. But what I can do while we're waiting for him is, do you guys want to hear about my Megadeth story? On Tuesday, I went to a Megadeth concert, and it was superior to all because Megadeth is superior to all. I didn't know if maybe you guys wanted to listen to a little bit of it. Let's do that. Play. Let's add it here. Do you guys like Megadeth? Put 1 in the chat if you're all Megadeth fans. Maybe even fans of Metallica. Wow, what do you like better? I just told you to put 1s in the chat. Let's do this. Play this. Doesn't want to play, does it? Peter Sky Parker, why are you trying to get my channel taken down, man? Yes, indeed. Take it down. Yeah, I don't know why would you do that to me, Peter Sky Parker? That doesn't seem very nice. I'm surprised you would do that.
Do not hurt these people by putting your Megadeth video back, because what's going to happen is you're going to get yourself fucked by having music in the background.
All right. Well, we'll just watch the video then.
And they're going to see how cool you are because you get front row, and people are going to get mad at that. You know,
I do get front row, but it's because, like all you got to do is go out there and break your necks.
Yeah.
Okay, Guru, I did actually.
What we recommend.
We can watch the rest of the Stilto crap and then Nick Rekieta stuff, and then I could play hilarious Joe Matarese stuff. It is quite funny, as a matter of fact. And I don't mean like he's comedically funny. I mean like he's just a train wreck, so it's funny.
No, he's a mess. I love it. Fucking love it.
Yeah, I don't know how that guy has like a good reputation, I guess, previously, till people found out that he's a total lolcow, I guess. And that wasn't until recently when he tried to start doing podcasts. And as soon as he started trying to do podcasts, the veil was pulled down, so we could all.
I think the veil was pulled down when he had, Anthony, Jimmy, and fucking Artie on, and you could see how fucking bad he handled that shit. And then after that, when he handled it all the wrong way on Twitter and shit, and really fought, like, just take your beating and just limp away and everything's good. And now he's back and he's got a podcast.
The morale better improve, or the The beatings will continue.
Right.
All right. Let's I got this last little clip from Legal Mindset, who does seem to make some accusations. Of course, this all came from Kiwi Farms, MN Public Records reporting.
He looks like Rick Ashley's kid.
Yeah, he looks familiar. I think he looks like that. There's a guy on Twitter all the time. He looks a lot like him, but it's not. Anyway, what a great statement. What an aside that was. What is that guy's name?
But yes, could it be a G-op? Yes, I think in fact this was in fact a G-op. If this is true, if this is true, what may happen here? Hear me out. Certain people.
Well, let's go ahead and read it. Al Agrolith, hot new info. Ped file listed in Nick document is listed as Rekieta support and fan for 2 years. Dun dun dun.
Have been using the all my opponents are PDFs argument since May. I think we remember that argument, right? I think we remember that argument. And, you know, it's very funny that they use that argument. Maybe they use that argument because they literally enlisted a supporter who they knew was a offender to do this in order to create a legal argument. And some might say, that's crazy, Andrew. Why would Nick ever associate with offenders? He would never do that. He's a family man, right?
It's Captain Kirk.
He's a family man. Turn your attention to Exhibit Baldo over here.
Exhibit
from
Baldo. I love that.
5 years ago.
We knew you would.
Nick
interviewed
a convicted sex offender. So we already have pretty solid proof that Nick has direct connections to convicted sex offenders. So it's not crazy to think.
So what are the connections?
That he could.
Just that he's okay hanging out with peds. Are you cool with hanging out with people that you're known peds? Pedos?
I'm on the BYB, aren't I?
Oh, Jesus criminy.
No, seriously.
No, seriously.
He's saying he hangs with.
No,
I do. I take it back. I'm talking about myself. There you go. All right. So he's talking about he's hanging with known peds. What, on X or in real life? Like what?
Like online with him on streams. Known pedophile.
Okay, so people that are online that follow him, like myself, I follow you, Quad, and I'm a piece of shit. It is what it is. But you can't be you can't be guilty because of shit I do, say, whatever. So kind of the same thing.
That's the guy. Sorry, I got excited, but yeah. No, I'm not hanging out with pedophiles. It's totally different than you being an ass eater. That's not the same thing, Uncle Jack. If I knew you was a known pet,
no, that's the cover story.
Okay. Stop it. Stop putting yourself in that light. That's not good. B. Smiley the third, legal mindset looks like Mark Dice. That's exactly who I was fucking thinking about. Thank you. Exactly.
Listen, if you check my analytics, I got 98% men following my channel, 2% women.
Yeah, what age?
One is my ad.
0 to 16. All boys. 98% from 0 to 18.
Most are from Germany and Scandinavia. So you do the math.
So they can't even understand what you're saying. That makes sense. They're
That's
just
why
like,
they follow.
I'm this guy. He says things. I have no idea. It's very entertaining. That was Russian. I'm not good.
Reach out to some of his sex offender buddies.
I quit with the impression.
And say, hey, can you do me a solid here? Can you do me a solid? We're trying to create this theory. It's the great PDF file theory. I mean, not a crazy theory.
Not a crazy. All right, enough out of you, buddy. But yeah, it's not a crazy theory, and whatever. You can throw that shit out there. I'm not gonna say he is. Just interesting thoughts. Nothing harmful. Just saying stuff online. I'm not accusing him of anything, but that guy was.
Yeah, a lot of conjecture. That's
accuse away, buddy. Accuse away. I like it. I like his attitude.
When you having one, I'd hang with him.
You'd hang with who? This guy?
No, the other guy, the conjecture
guy. Yes, this guy right there. Hey, non-Dabbleconners. Yeah, that's kind of what we've filtered into our crew tonight. Welcome to the chat. Mr. Moody, I believe, would be the correct nomenclature. All right, moving on to Mr. Toe. Yes, indeed, we got the toe. And as you know, lately he's just been talking nonstop bullshit, referring to Nick Rekieta. Nick really hasn't shots fired at Toe whatsoever. So I don't really understand why the Toe has to go after him so hard, other than he stole his wife. Other than that,
I think it's a preemptive strike because he knows shit's going to come out in the wash. It's a preemptive strike. He's trying to get people to back him. Yes. And then when the shit comes out, he goes, see, I told you they were going to say this about me, but if none of it's true, and then they're going to prove it's true. And then you know him.
How are they going to prove the gay stuff happened? Yeah, we're just going to have to take Nick's word for it when he tells us in a very flaccid, lesbianic voice that they indeed did butt stuff. Flaccid.
There's nothing flaccid about butt sex.
If I was doing butt sex, there would be something flaccid. All right. All right, let's get into it. Of course,
Mr. Producer, did you go to bed?
I need the clip. Yeah, long ago. He went to an hour and a half ago. He's been gone for a while. You're SOL.
Don't worry, I got a milkman. We'll take care of that.
You got your own. You brought your own audio clips to my show. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Everybody else does. Why not? Of course, I think most of the stuff that Aaron does as far as Nick Rekieta goes is projection, mixed in with a little bit of disinformation. Like you said, he's trying to create a narrative long before the facts come out. Then it'll all just get lost in the wash, right?
Of course.
Enough. Professor Tie-Dye with $1 says, wanting to be put to use by liberal men for money. Oh, here we go. That's not how I phrased it, but okay. Really living up the cover power bottom rule rumors. It's not, I didn't mean that
Why was he clapping like
I
you,
didn't say I
Quad?
wanted to be used.
That was fucked up.
Fuck you. Okay, so here it is, buddy. This is how it works. This is the MO of the Toe. First, you make jokes about it. And you keep it going. You make jokes. Then all of a sudden, it starts to become more realistic. With all the stuff that he's come out with, like the snitching. I mean, he's confirmed he snitched. He flat out has admitted at this point that he snitched. But the way he led up to admitting that it took how many months? And he slowly progressed to the point where he told the truth. So that's why we all think that there's a bunch of gems coming our way, is because he slowly ramps it up. But him joking about the gay stuff makes me think that they did some.
It's going to come out. It's going to come out. I would have no doubt. I would think it's
of the closet. Hey-o.
It's going to come out. Came in. Came on.
In and out, mom. Yeah, Nick Rekieta's got a squeeze box, and Nick don't sleep at night.
Wait, Nick's got one. So Aaron doesn't sleep at night. Wouldn't that be the words?
You don't sleep at night now. Staying up all night thinking about April getting pounded. You don't need Coke to stay up all night and think about that. You
I
just have
would.
to have bad thoughts, negative thoughts. Yeah, why do you think he drinks so much now? Duh.
Who, me or him?
Him. Aaron. He's been pounding the alcohol lately. I think it's out of sadness myself.
Well, used to pound.
Yeah, so he's pounding drinks while Nick Rekieta's pounding April. That's right.
Men. I said if people were
There
offering
that is.
$10,000 to make a video extolling the virtues of liberalism, I'm for sale.
Open
I
that
didn't
ass
say I
up.
would drink horse cum, Tim.
What else was for?
Fauci's Pangolin says you could take some money backing your buddy Tim.
Wait. What did you say?
What did I say?
He just said, no, he just said he'll drink horse cum. Is that what he just said?
Oh no, yeah. We'll leave it at that. He did say he would drink horse cum. We'll just leave it there. We don't even need to correct the
replay
record or anything. You want it replayed?
Please.
All right, give me a second. Why are you so excited about the horse cum?
Because I need it.
I didn't say I would drink horse cum, Tim.
I didn't say I would
Says
drink
you could
horse
take some
cum,
money
Tim.
backing your buddy Timmy the Tool.
Timmy the Tool.
Yeah, once you
Tool
put a face on
time,
it,
Tim.
it's kind of difficult.
More like
if somebody goes, hey, 10 grand
dude,
to
this guy makes all the references from TV and movies, but he missed Tool time. Tim.
Well,
Taylor.
Did he or didn't he? I mean, was that something like something? I don't know. Was that something he was trying to say but not say over the fucking air, or is that just because of fucking stupid name? Timmy the Tool, Nick Rekieta's cock and his ass. I mean,
don't have answers, buddy. All right, and then here he's gonna spaz out and freak out about the Nick Rekieta stuff. So let's listen in and see some thoughts from the old two.
1976, becoming a member for his 14th month, says the Baldo is definitely going to claim the nose beers were yours, like the cunt he is. I read that. We're going to get into that a little bit later today. I read that he is a chicken shit and a liar and a narcissist and a bad one at that. So Nick does this really cowardly thing. He's like a bad TV stream tonight, you chicken shit. You fucking chicken shit. Up and do fucking stream. He runs away. Like he's got these little henchmen of insinuation.
He's streaming now, baby.
That he has, where he insinuates something and thinks everyone's retarded, or he is retarded, and this is the best he can do. And judging by his dad's testimony, I think Nick's probably just
but the only people that matter, Quad, are you and I on the BYB. Am I right?
Smarter than he is. That makes more sense.
Yeah, I mean, he's vying.
Send me a BYB mug. I'll hook the BYB mug everywhere. Trust me.
Do you see that link tree and that QR code right there? It'll take you right to all of our stuff at the BYB shop there at whatever Teespring or whatever the fuck.
See,
we got BYB mugs. Make your own.
Can I get a Metal Militia shirt?
No. I mean, I'll send you one of mine if you want an old one. I guess.
Wash it first, would you? Please.
It's washed. They're always washed. I'm clean.
You think it'll fit me?
But
extra large.
Yeah. All right.
He does this thing where he insinuates something and then you go, oh, we all speak the commonality of language. Clearly what you're getting at here is this. And then when you do that, he then goes, what? I didn't say that. It's really ironically, it's how bitches argue. It's like how bitches talk, where they say a thing. They clearly said it. But they didn't just say it. They put an insinuation out there. They gave themselves what they thought was plausible deniability. But they're not talking to a 3-year-old with.
No, he literally goes on for like a half hour of just this. just circular bullshit about how Nick Rekieta talked. It's infuriating if you listen to the next half an hour because you're pretty much screaming like, that's all the stuff you do. You do all of this shit. You insinuate, you never actually say what you're saying. You talk in circles. You project everything.
Well, that's what he does for a living. I mean, he's good at it. You got to give him that. You know, that's what he does. Credit.
But yeah, like he runs into someone like Lemmy or whatever, and then
but they call him out on his bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah. When someone but that's the thing, he never like faces people, head on to why would he? Why he's got the narrative, he has his own show, he sits there and says what he wants to, nobody can say a fucking word. And that's how it is.
The whole time.
Most of these guys, that's how it is.
Like the whole time they all got locked up and shit, April's out there running around and she's free and she's taking pictures and there's the people that got arrested and that's not me. And then she gets fucking arrested. And what does he do? Shits all over it because he knew it was coming because he's fucking rat.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, he ratted him, so of course he knew it was coming. Most importantly, if you want to listen to Steel Toe, I suggest, and this is a great suggestion for everybody, you put it on ×2 because sitting there trying to listen to him on ×1 is boring and repetitive, but you can make it through whatever nonsense he's spitting at ×2, and it makes much better listening.
With Down syndrome? So the other person, the other adult goes, well, we both speak the commonality of English. So we both understand what you're trying to say there, and you're clearly saying this. And then they think they're being smart by going, what? No, I didn't. And it's like, you saying that doesn't make me think that. Like, they think they're off the hook, and the other person's just looking at them going, well, you're not out of this. Like,
I think they're onto something.
So yesterday, and I saw a little clip of it on Kiwi Farms. He
never listened live, ever.
This is how I understand it. The grand defense that Nick is going with here. And this is funny because I feel like Samuel L. Jackson in Pulp Fiction. I feel like I'm just looking at Nick going, my name is Pitt, and you ain't talking your way out of this shit. Like, Nick is Brett right now. Nick is sitting there going, we're sorry that things got so bad.
I think you could say this is Aaron on cocaine, right? You could.
Yeah, we wish he was on cocaine sometimes. He's so fucking boring. Otherwise, yeah. Not that okay, people are saying a little too fast. I don't know. That's how I do
it. I don't know. I mean, I could understand him fine, but
Yeah, I'm good with it.
I talk fast.
But his insinuation, his grand conspiracy that he's going with is that the drugs that were found in his house were mine. I left them there, waited 6 weeks, and then called the police on him. Bravo.
Nick Rekieta never said that. Like, where does he get his information? I have no, like, this is such false information. And he just, do you think he gets like emails or texts or people send him DMs and trick him into thinking that this thing really happened? That's the only thing I can think. Someone fooled him.
Aaron or Nick? Aaron. Fuck yeah, dude. Half his fan base is probably fucking with him.
And he probably, or whatever. Fans
yes. They work their way in. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Christ, it happens to all of us. Look, I'm here now and I'm fucking with you. Troy!
How dare you, son of a bitch. All right. Let's watch this last little. Let's watch this last little nonsense brought to you by So Thorough Joe Burrow, who is making some of the most hilarious clips. Go check out some of his Chrissy, Mare, and Keanu clips, and with all the horse noises added in. This shit's
God, yeah.
I was watching one today, and I killing me, man, killing me. All right, watch this. You can comment on it if you want. Is Aaron joking about disappearing April? Killing April? Is that what he's talking about here? We'll listen to this on normal speed because we can handle it.
Maybe I'm a dork. Maybe I'm a nerd. Oh,
maybe?
Also, a big thank you to whoever sent You, Me, and the River in on a Friday Rumble Link Friday. That song is a fucking killer. But that You, Me, and the River song is fucking awesome. My daughter and I love that song. My 10-year-old thinks it's great. We call it the Fun Happy Time Murder song. Fun Happy Time Murder song. It's just like it's old school country, dude. It's like, you know how many like country songs there are about girls who are like, you know, Earl had to die and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And like, there's not enough country singers killing their cheating whore girlfriends and wives songs. And it's just it's a good old fashioned
this was
murder that
post-Rekieta,
Jezebel
right?
fucking song.
This was
This is comedy. This is comedy. Don't you see? Murder that Jezebel fucking song. There's not. Dude, that's brilliant though. Like, obviously, what's on his mind? Not ending April's life for taking off with old Nick. He's not having homicidal thoughts whatsoever about going over there.
No. Yeah. I think what's on his mind is meth, SpaghettiOs, and April with a fucking hatchet in her fucking head.
Just a little bit of dope and SpaghettiOs. They go well together, right?
Minecraft, of course. In Minecraft.
In mind, well,
good.
Whatever. We're just we're contemplating what could possibly be in Aaron's mind. No big deal.
And you and
yeah, why does he get his daughter involved in the killing of April though? I guess that was my main question. Like, how do you bring your 10-year-old daughter into the murder plan? Like, how's a 10-year-old girl gonna help you get through with finishing the old lady off?
I'm not going to answer that.
Good choice.
Your daughter loved this song.
We bond over it. It's great.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, this kind of makes sense now that the 10-year-old might be a little pissed off because her forever mommy. Will you be my forever mommy? And she took off now. She probably has some hard feelings too.
Yep. More abandonment issues, right? Like the
You have a person in mind.
Absolutely. And Aaron with SpaghettiOs.
No, and we've never talked about it either.
All righty.
She's never said, "Can this be X's song?"
Mm-hmm.
She's never said, and when she never said that, it never made me drop my jaw and go, Jesus Christ. Whoever sent that in.
Daddy, can we kill mommy? Ex-mommy, I mean.
Did he say drop his jaw or junk?
Ja.
It's a great song. It's old school as shit because it's just murdering abroad.
Well, that's the old school shit I listen to, right, Quad?
The whole.
Well, as he was saying that, and I do know some outlaw country. I am old school as fuck. Yeah, I don't remember.
Country.
I don't remember Alabama or Kenny Rogers or any of those guys singing about. Is that what? No one to hold them, no one to fold them. Was he talking about like no one to put them down and walk away? Put her down, and walk away. Yeah. Go pee-pee. Go pee-pee. Go night-night.
Song is about, if it wasn't so dark out here tonight, I know I'd be a hell of a sight, covered in Arkansas clay from head to toe.
So he's reading. It's obvious he's reading. So he went and looked up lyrics for a fucking weird ass country song.
It's so dark at night.
It's what's he saying? Yeah, it's so dark at night that it's
the blacks.
It's the blacks.
I don't know. I think
told
you're
you once.
Quad.
I told you twice. You better not touch my Clementine. Now, and in no way
Nick?
Is my recent past informing my love of this song.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
yes,
doesn't sound.
Yes, every time she comes,
and then leaving him for another go. Boom! Every time.
Like it just sounds like a man who knows what he likes.
I really don't listen to that song and go, fuck you. Like, that song is supposed to kind of make people go, oh shit. Oh, it's kind of maybe supposed to be a downer.
That's a heavy song.
I listen to that song and I go, fuck yes. That's a party anthem to me.
But
that's the other thing. Monster behind the scenes.
No. Yeah, especially when I know the monster behind the scenes. Yes, Aaron's ex-wife. Exactly. What is that? Communications between Ashley and April, indeed. And
wow.
We've seen all the text in the protection of order of protection that Ashley filed against him. Yeah, I had another thought, but I'm losing my thoughts now.
Yeah, don't do that.
Especially
So, do you do I used to love her, but then I had to kill her the same way too then?
No, I've never really liked that song, but this one, it's got a catchy chorus. Hey buddy, ain't that Mississippi muddy? And this time of year, she takes what you give her. So as I lay me down to sleep, I pray my soul and a secret to keep between you, me, and the river. I listen to that shit like it's House of Pain Jump Around. It's weird. I'll play it at like a nightclub and I'll get on the bar and I'll start dancing. And they're like, dude, this is a fucking tragic song. I'm like, to you, maybe.
He's like cancer.
The answer to my prayers, this song.
Be a witness as I exercise.
Slow thorough Joe Burrow. That's right. Make sure you get your thing there in the middle of it. No, okay. I remembered my thought though. Isn't that amazing that I can remember my thoughts?
No.
Aaron is not capable of doing manly things. I don't think he shoots guns. I don't think he could dig a grave. I don't think he could get away with anything because he's not capable of plowing snow or
his wife.
Roads. Yeah, because he had April do all that shit.
Right. Well, wasn't it his wife, April? No, because he couldn't plow his wife. That's what I was saying.
Oh, yeah. She plowed the driveway and then Nick plowed her.
And then Nick plowed her. Yes.
That sounds like a country song.
And simpatico there,
You want to work that one out? I think you can do it. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Thanks for sticking around for 20 hours or whatever I drug you through here.
Sure. Not a problem.
I had a gay old time, as the what Flintstones would say.
I had a mediocre time. But you can follow me on the twits and twats and the X or whatever. Uncle Jack 175. I'm going to change that soon. I've really got. But YouTube, Uncle Jack's Jack Shack. I was supposed to go live tonight, but some fucking crip drug me over here, and here I am. So
crip drug.
Just fucking.
What is a crip drug? Obviously, it's not coke, right?
Nope.
A crip drug. A crip drug would have been good, but instead you got me. Is that the point?
I got crip drugs. I'm going to mail to you. You already know that.
I want to.
You didn't hear that. Allegedly in Minecraft.
Guru. Yeah, Guru. Check us out next show. I still have the clips from the Matarese thing. I'm sorry, man. 3.5 hour show, buddy. Plus we had a 20-minute show, whatever before
what
that.
What time is it? Can we wait a minute?
It's freaking late, man.
You want to go long? Let's do Matarese. Let's hook up Giroux. Let's hook up Giroux.
Yeah, it's Giroux or Guru.
It's not Guru. It's not. It can't be.
No. No. Let's make him wait. All right. Fuck, you done got me. I just turned off all my stuff, so now I got to drag it out of the pile
and then turn me on. I know.
I'll turn you on. All right.
Just like Nick did to Aaron. I know all about it. Trust me.
All right.
See,
pulling up my links again. I was putting everything away.
Giroux even wasted a membership milestone.
Why don't you sell everyone on your podcast?
All right, come on over to Uncle Jack Shack, and you'll get a lot more of this for a shit all over quad. It's pretty good though. It's kind of like this, but a little worse. But I have sound effects to go with it. So, whatevs. Is that good?
Where's his
how you do it? All right.
Where is his name clip?
My wife is not being banged by a lawyer, so you'll never get anything like Aaron Imholte in the Steel Toe Show. Never steel toe, nothing like that over there. Especially with her billboard head and non-existent ass. Because I eat assholes, and that ass is not worth eating. There's nothing there. There really isn't. Right, Quad?
Yeah, I'm just looking for. Oh, here it is. I didn't say his entire name. That makes that tougher to find.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the obituaries and start reading them because it's better content than what I'm spewing. He wasn't.
This is
ready.
horrible. This is horrible. Looking for. Yeah, like, dude. I don't even.
Drew, this is on you.
This is bad, and it is your fault. It's fact.
I love it.
Yeah, I don't see it now. What the fuck?
What are you looking for, babe? You looking for
Matteries stand up? Yeah, I had a clip from this.
Where'd you leave it?
That's it. Where did I leave it? I guess I shouldn't promise things.
Hit it.
This is bad and worse.
Do it. End it. Do something. Skin it in it. All right. Hey, Quad.
I just.
What do you think about? What do you think about Matteries?
Yeah, that sucks. I don't see it, dude.
Quad. What are your thoughts on Joe Matteries?
I think Joe Matteries is one of the biggest pieces.
To fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I like your fart on fire with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. Made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls.